Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, the live-action, interactive Dungeons & Dragons show where our challengers are continuing on in their never-ending quest to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. Joining us today, we have Ben as Elios Thanatos.
Hello, darlings. Let's kick some ass.
We have Josh as Crom the Crusher.
Crom the Crushed is ready for tamales.
We have James as Vom Stigabashi.
I go away for a couple of weeks and you mess the whole thing up.
And we have RJ as Lontiel the Snapping Vine.
We are bruised, we are battered, we are broken, but we still have breath within our bodies. Let's fight!
I'm the GM, Scott, and before we get going into this, folks, a couple of quick announcements. First and foremost, I'm actually very excited to announce this. Going live on our YouTube channel as of about 10 minutes ago, we have the first track of a project that we have been working on called Session Zero. This is a musical collaboration between ourselves and a good friend of the Adventurers Pack here, Ryan Ricks. We are putting together an album of music for tabletop games, your own Dungeons & Dragons games at home, and you've been hearing a few of the tracks already. And in fact, the track that went live today is the combat music that we've been using here on the Gauntlet. So if you would like to go ahead and give that a listen, you can head on over to our YouTube channel. It looks like Emmy the Odd has put a link in there. Feel free to use this for your own home games. We are hopefully going to be releasing more tracks as time goes on, but we're testing the waters to see what you all think and if you like that. In addition to that, it is not live yet, but a quick shout out to our patrons over at Patreon. These tracks will be being released to our Brewmaster tier for you to download for your own home use. That is that. Before going into anything else, another quick shout out to it's our charity of the month. Our charity of the month is Chrysalis. This group is doing a lot of work for the homeless crisis here in Los Angeles. Please, please, please check them out. Show some love if you can. And a reminder that 5% of all bits donated to the Adventurers Pack this month are going to Chrysalis. Let me see here. I believe that's all of the announcements that I have. Another quick thing. Rules-wise, ladies and gentlemen, there was a rule that I have been doing incredibly wrong for quite a while now. But it was fun while it lasted. Our players who have been receiving experience at the end of every session, we totally forgot that our players only receive experience when the party dies. So experience will no longer be divvied out at our post-show hangout. However, experience can be divvied out in the midst of a game. And with, where we had our players leave off last time, that might be happening here very shortly. Current bit goal right now, we are working towards a Ring of Protection. I believe this one is going to Lilith party, correct me if I'm wrong. Oh no, this one's going to Elios, that's right.
You like me, so you're putting a ring on it.
Yes, exactly.
Gotta keep you around.
Shout out to our current chat boss who... Crom, what are you doing up there?
What did I do? Oh, look at that! Crom is the chat boss. That must be from my automatic resubscribe.
Yep, a quick thank you to
so.
Emmy the Odd and Crom the Crusher for subscribing at 7 and 8 months here in the tavern. Pull up a chair, guys. You know you've always got a seat with us. You're a part of it. Dang it. But Crom's the current chat boss. We can't have that at the end of the month. Some of you beat him down. Also,
it's a challenge.
Are getting close to our follower giveaway here at the end of the month. Our follower giveaway, turns out our next follower giveaway is going to be happening at a big milestone for us of 300 followers. So, I decided that I'm going to do something a little different. You'll note that our follower giveaway is a new goal. If we hit that 300 before the end of the month, I'm not going to be giving away 1 miniature. I will be giving away 2 miniatures. So 2 for the price of 1, which is free. Just give us a follow. That is that. That's all the announcements that I have going on. Quick hello to everyone there in the chat. I'm sure we'll be talking to you more as the game goes. But with all of that, players, are you ready to dive in to today's episode of The Gauntlet?
Oh yes, ready to die.
Oh, irritating.
Literally breathless.
Well, in that case, when last we left our challengers, they had just finished off the massive Balgora that had crushed Grom the Crusher and had taken his life from him. The Cambion, who was showing a little bit of shade, was taken down as well, and the Barbed Devil had been finished off. Vom, you join the party as the entire arena begins to shake and tremble. And with that, the massive form of a bullet begins to burrow its way out from underneath the ground. And it is going up first in this initiative. So with no time to spare, it is going to come all the way up to you here, Lontiel, and it is going to start, it's going to start biting at you.
Oh boy.
Let me see, before we get going, a reminder to the players. Crom, you've got 2 surges. Fess is not here. Lontiel, you've got 2 surges and 1 point of inspiration. Vom, you've got 3 surges. And Elios, you have 3 as well. Let's see here. Making sure we don't have any Agents of Chaos going on. Nope, we are safe for now. Quick thank you to Shady Scott for redeeming an adrenaline surge both for Lontiel and to Crom. Thank you for that, Shady Scott.
Thank you.
So, with that, the bullet is going to take its bite down into you, Lontiel, and that is going to be a natural 20 to start the session off. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Oh, boy.
Started out.
yeah. Just
Oh no.
churning earth out of nowhere.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Montiel's legs and back are massively ripped up from the attacks of that Bob Devil from last session. This will probably be a very, very interesting roll.
Oh gosh,
Oh, rolling dice.
that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
Lontiel, as the
Yes.
bullet burrows its way out from the ground, lunges up to you and takes a big old chunk out of your side. You take 46 points of piercing damage.
I am absolutely gobbled up as I slump to the floor unconscious.
Okay.
46, not enough to kill me outright, but damn near close.
I just want you to know, that is 4d12 plus 4 piercing damage that it takes with its bite.
I'm guessing that's the first attack.
No, it only gets the 1 attack. That is it for
Thank
the
God.
bullet, which is then going to take us to. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember exactly where we left off in combat from last week.
I don't recall.
I don't recall either. We're going to keep this just in the order of initiative then. Shambling out from the tunnel that the bullet created, the floating form of a beholder zombie
Oh my
Oh my god.
floats out and hovers its way over here.
I'm so scared.
And with that, it is
Alright.
going to use its eye ray ability. What ray will it use? Okay. Vom, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Fine. 9.
9. Okay. As the rotting remains and the dangling tendrils of eye stalks that are hanging off of this come out, one pokes its eye up, and you can see that it's, though blind, you can feel your body begin to tighten up. You are now paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat this
So much for
saving-
the plan.
You can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Oh no.
That's so bad.
That is it for the Beholder Zombie, bringing us to Vom. You are up with your body locked in place. I think all you can do is the saving throw.
Try and break this effect. Okay, 17.
A 17. You can feel your limbs begin to snap and pop as you once again regain control of your movement. You are good to go. That is it for Vom's turn, bringing us to rounding the corner.
Oh my god, more?
Elios,
Yes, darling.
you see, emerging from the shadows, a drow elite warrior who, seeing you, I believe, on the ground, is going to... Can he get there? Yep, he's able to get right up to you. Drawing his short sword, he is going to take his attacks on you. That first attack
Alright.
is only going to be a 10 to hit, so nothing
Does
doing
not.
there. His second attack, however, is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
All right. So you take 5 points of piercing damage and an additional 11 points of poison damage as something that is coating this blade begins to pump into your veins.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That is it for the Drow Elite Warrior, bringing us to Elios. You are up.
All right. This changes just a little bit of what I was going to do. I am going to cast. Well, actually, first I'm going to swing around here,
All right.
and I'm going to cast Thunderstep. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty, Thunderstep coming out, and that is a natural 1 on the die.
It fails. Oh, all right. So that is going to be a total of 24 points of thunder damage.
Ooh,
Very cool.
very
And-
nice.
I am going to teleport. Can I teleport into the air?
I don't see why not.
Okay, so I'm going to be about 15 feet off the ground right here.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, and that's it.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right. Well, really quickly, Emmy the Odd has redeemed a risk and reward, so I'm going to put a high variance die into play.
Oof. This might be the scariest opening volley of any show we've played so far.
Chat is
Yeah.
saying that they think that I'm in a hurry and want to get this over with.
I'm definitely shaking just a little bit.
Crom the Crusher is down. Lonteal, can I get a death saving throw from you, please?
Absolutely. Here we go. That's a 5, GM.
That is your first fail on a death saving throw. Okay. With that is going to bring us back to the Bullet, who is going to shamble on over here and take a bite into you, Vom, using the high variance die. That is a natural 1.
Thank God.
So,
Yeah.
the bite going wide, nothing from the bullet coming towards you. That is then going to bring us to the Beholder Zombie, which, seeing you beginning to move, is going to once again use an eye ray. And I'm going to roll to see which one it uses. Okay. Vom, I need you to once again make a Constitution saving throw for me as one of the eye stalks begins to glow with a deep greenish energy.
That'll be a 15.
A 15. Okay. You succeed. But as the energy grows, a deep green line shoots straight at you, and you take...
Oh.
12 points of necrotic damage.
It's alright, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
That is it for the Beholder Zombie, bringing us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up.
Right. I'm gonna shift around. I'm gonna get up next to Crom, and I'm gonna reach down and simply backhand him across the face and go, "Get up!" and cast Revivify.
All right, casting Revivify on Crom the Crusher.
Was that really necessary?
Yes. And it's about all I can do, really. Probably better for me to stay here. So, right, that's my turn.
Okay, that is your turn, bringing us then to the Drow Elite Warrior. That seeing his prey moving away is going to follow. Moving over here, Elios, you can see that he reaches behind his cloak and pulls out a hand crossbow and goes to take a shot at you.
All
Checking
right.
really quick. You are luckily out of range of the basic attack, so this is going to be at disadvantage. And Zagmeister, I believe that Crom comes back with 1 health.
Correct.
All right, so at disadvantage, that's not looking great for the warrior. That is going to be a 10 to hit.
No.
All right, so as the drow pulls the hand crossbow, the bolt goes wide. That is it for the warrior, bringing us to Elios. You are up. Crum, you are on deck. Lantil, you're in the hole. And just to let you all know, there is a scared mouse in the room with you, terrified.
Absolutely.
Poor Bash. All right. Does taking a potion, is that a bonus action or an action?
That is an action.
Okay. All right. Then, rather than that, I'm going to take 2 shots off at this drow thing with my bow.
All right.
Oh, the first one is a natural 20.
Yes.
Ooh, that
Nice
will
job,
hit.
Elios.
All right. And I do not have advantage on him for any reason.
Mm-mm.
So that is a total of 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, and the second shot does a 23 hit.
A 23 does hit.
Oh, sorry, 24, whatever.
Also
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
and an additional 6 points of piercing damage. As your arrows find purchase in the drow's armor, is looking beat up, but is still perfectly fine moving forward. Elios, anything else from you?
Alright. Yes, I'm going to move back another. I think that was about 25 feet.
Okay.
And that's all.
Is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up.
Crum's gonna pull himself up to his feet, wipe some of the blood off of his face, turn to Vom. Good looking out, my friend. Now let's clean this place up and turn back to the beholder and smack it with my flail.
All right, going to smack the beholder with the flail. As you're rolling this attack, a shout out to Shady Scott for redeeming a sabotage on the bullet.
All right, thank you, Shady. That is a soft 20 to
Soft
hit.
20 will hit the beholder zombie.
Excellent. That is re-rolling that with Savage Attacker. Oh, rolled a 1 both times for a total of 6 magical bludgeoning. But that's okay, I'll do it again. Following up with the second attack, but that is only an 11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit. Though this is a massive mound of flesh, you're still a little woozy from just coming back from the other side.
I imagine there's still a few pieces of Crom's brain on the floor. Is probably why he missed.
There wasn't much in there to begin with.
Crom looks much thinner than before, but is still inflating slightly.
That'll do it, I guess.
Okay, Lantil, can I get another death saving throw from you, please?
Yep, come on. Ooh, 17.
17. That is 1 success. So we are 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
That is then going to bring us to the bullet, who think, Vom, he's going to be coming at you again. So with this bite, that is going to be a 20 to hit.
That will just hit.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This was also sabotaged, which is going to bring that to a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
So
the
the
very
bullet
much shady.
coming at you is unable to hit thanks to some quick help from the audience, which is then going to bring us to the Beholder, which does not like that there are things here giving it some issues. So it's actually going to float 5, 10, 15, 20 over in this direction, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Crom.
Ooh, that's a natural 19 for a total
Ooh, that will hit.
26. All right. And that is going to be an additional 11 points of magical bludgeoning.
An additional 11 points of magical bludgeoning. Seeing all of this around, yeah, I think he is still quite focused on you, Vom. Whew, so he is going to use his eye ray, and for this, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the center eye on this beholder begins to glow black, and a beam of negative energy comes straight at you.
Well, even with that being the absolute worst thing I have in my entire roster, my -1 to dexterity saving throws, that will still be a 16.
16 saves. So,
Nice.
hold on, I need to get more dice for this.
Oh! He's
We
just.
don't like that.
I'm
This
sure
is-
it'll be fine, Vol.
This is just the
It'll be
GM
fine.
flexing on us. This just. Oh, I don't have enough. Didn't
Oh,
bring enough
no.
dice for the beholder.
All right. And
I imagine it's a certain type of dice that he needs more of. Everyone has 6s and 8s handy, but no,
I
we
hope
need
they're
those.
D4s.
Yeah.
Just praying that Scott needed to go and find his D2s.
I'm sure that's it.
Vom,
Right.
succeeding, you jump out of the way, and a small sliver of it catches, just barely touches you, and you take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
Or sorry,
I-
force damage.
I am down.
Oh
And
no!
Because this has reduced you to 0 hit points, the little bit that has touched your arm, in a flash, your body, you get shoved backwards, and your body evaporates into a puff of dust.
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just disintegrates him?
Oh,
Yes, that was the Beholder's disintegration ray.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my god!
What a way to go.
right.
So as all that is happening, Emmy the Odd, I did not see this, has redeemed Agent of Chaos. Would you like to choose somebody else for it now? There's that, but Vom is gone.
Vom is vamoose.
Oh man!
Giving it to Crom, so we're gonna go ahead and spin that wheel of chaos. Round and round it goes. Crom, what's gonna happen to you?
Something good, I hope.
Charge +3.
Oh, good
Ladies
lord.
and gentlemen, the Gauntlet room begins to shake again, but this time a soft hum can be heard. The charge of the Gauntlet has increased by 3.
I love that. Just
Nothing.
Yeah. Much like the end of Avengers Endgame
Oh boy.
or Infinity War.
And that is then going to bring us to the Drow Elite Warrior, who, not liking their prey moving farther and farther away. It's okay. It's going to move up here, and that is just barely going to get you within range. So he's going to
close.
load his hand crossbow and take a shot off at you. And that's still just a 9 to hit.
All right.
So nothing there, which is then going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Crom, you are on deck. Lantil, you're in the hole.
Cool. Well, all right. I am going to take, now seeing this giant-ass beholder in front of me, I'm going to take 2 shots right for its main eyeball.
All right, taking a couple of shots off at the massive beholder zombie.
All right, does a 22 hit?
22
Yes.
does hit.
All right, that is 7 points of piercing damage.
7
Make it a
points
pincushion.
of piercing damage.
All right, and the second is a 21 to hit.
Will also hit.
Rolling poop for damage. 6 points of piercing.
All right, 6 points of piercing. The beholder zombie beginning to be filled with projectiles. It's hard to tell at all what it's feeling because it's already dead.
All right. I just can't keep flying backwards, but I'm going to anyway. Yeah, and that's it.
All right, and that is it. That is then going to bring us to Crom. You are up.
Okay. First, I'm gonna shout to Elios and say, you know you can't get out that way.
Yeah.
Gotta keep fighting. I will then move up 5, 10. I'll reach to my belt and I'll pull a small, regular old healing potion off my belt and pour it down Lantil's throat.
All right. Go
Thank
ahead
you.
and roll that healing, and as that is happening, I'm going to place this here because it was requested by the audience. Boop.
Should I roll that or should Lantil?
You will roll the healing since you're administering it.
Hey, that's not too bad. That is 10 points of healing to Lantil.
I'll take it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I will then continue moving 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go here.
Okay.
Actually, if I go, is this like a pillar or something?
Yeah, so that is a large column of rock that is in the center of the room.
Great. So if I'm here, I don't have line of sight to the beholder or the drow, correct?
That is correct.
Perfect. That's where I am.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Lantil. What would you like to do? You're now up.
Yeah, I am just coming back from consciousness. I will, still seeing the large bullet hovering, use 15 feet of my movement to stand up from prone, and I will use my action to disengage from the bullet, trying
Okay.
to trepidatiously kind of refigure myself, gather my wits about me, and I will go 15 feet away from the bullet. Right there. Yeah. Can I stand in this little running stream of water, GM, or would
Yeah,
that be?
absolutely. It's not
okay.
very deep.
Okay. Then I will just back up there and spend my turn there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And just gonna let the chat know, I can't make the pile of ash blue, so the blue dot is the best that I can do.
There's Vaughn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the bullet, who, it's not very bright, and seeing the its original prey moving away, it's going to give chase. And that
Oh boy.
is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Crom.
I will adrenaline surge to reroll that nat 1.
All right, spending an adrenaline surge.
Worth it. That's a 19 to hit.
19
Hit him in a tiny.
does hit.
And that is 8 points of magical bludgeoning.
All right, another 8 points of bludgeoning. All right, so Lantil, as the bullet comes up to you, that big old chompy is coming down, and that is going to be another natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I tried.
Wow. You did. You were so helpful. You did more than I was anticipating, but yeah, I am. I'm a piece of celery right now. for this giant turtle. Just
That is
Yeah.
66 points of piercing damage.
that kills me. That kills me outright. I was at 10 and I have 49 hit points, so I am
Dead.
I'm bitten in half. Like a hippo chomping on an alligator in the Amazon. I am dead. I'm gone.
Oh no.
Oh, good lord.
Of all of them to get a critical, the bullet is my favorite. I'm just.
Screw you!
Of course it is. Of course.
Oh no! Well, that's then gonna bring us to the Beholder Zombie, which having some arrows being shot in it is, I guess it felt something, and it's gonna turn to you, Elios, and it is going to use its eye ray ability, and that is, let's see which one it uses. Okay, Elios, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh, great. I'm wonderful at those. 4.
4 fails. As you feel your whole body tense up, you are now paralyzed. Because you are 15 feet in the air,
Mm-hmm.
let's see here.
Yep.
Just pew.
You take
Oh.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as you onto the ground.
4?
4.
Just 4?
Just 4.
Cool. All right.
You are now paralyzed for 1 hour. You can repeat this at the end of each of your turns.
Oh,
That is it for the Beholder Zombie, which is then going to bring us to the Drow Elite Warrior, which has just enough movement to get right here. With you paralyzed on the ground, prone, he's going to make his multi-attacks with his short sword. Let me see
I
here.
wouldn't want it any other way, darling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this first attack is going to be 24 to hit,
Yeah.
and that is going to be
Oh,
5
no
points
crits.
of piercing damage.
How many?
5.
That takes me to 0.
And an additional 10 points of poison, so not enough to kill you outright. For his second attack, he is going to keep on coming at you, and that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Right.
So that is 2 failed death saves. As you are incapacitated, this counts as a critical hit. That is
It sure does.
it for the Drow Elite Warrior. Elios, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
Oh man, this is exactly how we go, Jin.
That's a 13.
13, that is a success. Okay, bringing us to Crom the Crusher. You are up.
All by myself.
Come on, you've got this.
Yeah.
Does anything look particularly injured?
You do.
The Beholder Zombie looks like it may have, I don't know, died at some point. You can relate.
Well, I suppose I'll just come try to smack the bullet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Oh,
an attack
boy.
for me, please.
That's a natural 18 for a total of 26.
That will hit. Crom the Crusher, Manic Pixie Travel, you know what's coming. We're going to go ahead and
boy.
spin the Wheel of Chaos for you.
Give me something good.
Let's see if this is going to be able to make you survive. Charge +3 again.
Yeah.
Roll it again. Get a heal. Get a heal.
Bringing the
Or a
charge
longevity.
of the
Yeah,
gauntlet to a 6. Okay.
All right. Well, that was oh boy, 11 points of bludgeoning, and then I'll attack with my extra attack. That is a 17 to hit.
17 just hits the bullet.
Whew. All right, and that is pretty good. That's 12 points magical bludgeoning,
Okay.
and that's all I could do.
That is it for Crom.
Sorry, friends.
That is then going to bring us to the bullet. That is going to turn around and show you some love back.
Crit me.
And that is going to be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
So the bullet, not able to, is distracted by all of the blood that is covering his face from Lontiel, is not quite able to see you. That is then going to bring us to the Beholder zombie that is going to turn its attention on you and use its Eye Ray ability. And I am going to need you to make a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
That's my best trait. Yeah, I'll just keep my adrenaline surges. That's a 7.
A 7. You see the mass that is the Beholder zombie, and you are now frightened of it for 1 minute.
Of course.
You can repeat that saving throw at the end of your turn. Also, a really quick fix on my end. It was not 1 hour for the paralyzed. It was 1
Oh.
minute.
That makes a big difference.
Regardless,
to Elios right now.
yes.
It's still an eternity in the gauntlet.
That is then going to bring us to the Drow Elite Warrior. That. Yeah, he's gonna finish the job.
Bye,
His
Elios.
first attack is an 18 to hit. And that is a dead Elios. He is then going to move his way over here, knowing that there is one prey left for him to hunt. That then brings us to Crom the Crusher.
Crom is gonna dig in his loincloth. You're not really sure what he has in there, but when he pulls it out, or when he pulls his hand out, he has a Halloween mask.
Yes.
Oh
But
no!
actually, I don't have this in my journal, so you'll have to remind me what it does.
Oh,
but I'm
I
gonna
need to
put
find
on.
it. I need to find the rules for this. Hold on.
I think what I know is the first thing I know is you get 100 hit points.
You
Yep.
do.
Yep.
Oh.
Crap. What?
This might be epic. This might be so cool. As might clear the room. He might clear the room.
As
I
Crom the
doubt it.
Crusher
Don't let's not get ahead.
places a strange-looking mask on his face, his body begins to transform, wearing the long leather coat and a long blade similar to that of a machete grows out of his hand. He then clutches it. You have now taken on the... I don't think I have the art for that anymore. The form of the masked killer from our Halloween episode. You gain 100 temporary hit points.
Temporary.
Let me see here. I gotta find all this. And as I'm finding this, Shady Scott has redeemed a sabotage on the next enemy.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, as a bonus action, if you are out of line of sight of a creature, you can teleport directly behind it. Just however many times you would like. And I believe, in addition, you only have one attack action now, but that is with your newfound machete. You gain... Oh my gosh. Okay, so... Your strength score, your con score are all adjusted. So this attack that you have gives you a +9 to hit, and deals 2d6 +6 slashing damage. And
All right.
you have Undead Fortitude. If a damage reduces you to 0 hit points, you need to make a Constitution saving throw of 5 plus the damage taken, unless it's radiant. And in that case, you drop to 1 hit point instead. And that the modifier that you get for that is a +7. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. So I'm gonna. I mean, that was your action to put it on.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Can the drow see me right now? Since he's below.
The drow cannot see you because there's a cliff there.
I'm gonna bamf right under the beholder.
All right. Well,
Behind the
so the
drow.
direction that the drow is walking will get you right here.
Great.
Okay.
I suppose that's all I can do right now, right?
I think that's it. I think that's all you can do right now. That is the
Amazing. Amazing.
That's then going to bring us to the bullet, who is very confused by this being gone, by you being gone. Seeing you down there, is going to use his deadly leap ability.
Oh no.
He's going to attempt to land on you. I need you to make a strength saving throw for me. Currently, your strength is a 22, so you have a +6 to this.
Holy crap.
Sweet. This is the coolest thing you've made, Scott.
I'm gonna adrenaline surge because that was pretty low. That's much better. That's a 21.
Okay, you save. So you will be knocked. It does land on you. You get to choose to back up 5 feet. And that is then, you are only going to take half of this damage.
Great.
So. Oh, and actually, Crom, the creature was sabotaged for this, so you would have been on advantage for that, so you didn't need to spend an adrenaline surge.
Oh, sweet. I get that
Yes.
back.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage plus 6 points of slashing damage, and that has already been halved. So you take a total of 12 points of damage as it lands in the space where you were, but you were able to get out of the way just in time. That was it for its action, bringing us to the Beholder Zombie. Is going to look down at you and is going to use its eye ray abilities, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. A quick reminder, you have a +7 to this.
That's a 22.
22. You're fine. You're not paralyzed at all. Wow. Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Drow Elite Warrior, who, hearing the crash behind him, is going to turn around and take a look, and hello. He's going to move around here to the back side of you, and that is going to then... he's going to use his multi-attack to make these attacks at you at advantage because of the flanking. That is a 16 to hit on the first one.
Did my AC change?
Let me pull that up. No, your AC has remained what you have.
Okay. So it doesn't hit.
His second attack, there we go, is a natural 20.
Oof. That'll hit.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage, plus an additional 26 points of poison damage. And they are reminding me... Shady Scott had redeemed a sabotage as I was doing that. So, we're going to say that first one did not hit. So, no damage dealt to you, which is then
Oh my god.
going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm just gonna go start with the easy target. So I will go after the drow, I suppose.
Okay, going after the drow. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
This is a +9 to hit, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Oof, that's a natural 17 for a total 26.
Um,
So then,
yes, that will hit.
that is maximum damage. So 18 slashing damage to the drow.
18 points of slashing damage to the drow. Very nicely done. Okay.
And then I will bonus. Oh no, they're all in line of sight. Never
Yes,
mind.
they can all see you, unfortunately. All right, so that is then going to bring us to the bullet. That is going to try and take a bite at you. And let's see here. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. At least it's not a crit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
All right, that is going to then be 33 points of
jeez.
piercing damage as it bites into you.
Oh.
I'm still over
Nice.
half my temporary hit points. So it's okay.
Zagmeister has redeemed a risk and reward, so I'm going to put a high variance die into play. That is then going to bring us to the Beholder Zombie, which is going to continue to use its eye stalks.
Mhm.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
What is that for this
Unaffected.
unaffected? I will adrenaline surge. 19 on the die for a total of 19.
You are a creature of nightmares. You have no reason to be afraid of this thing. You are fine. That is then going to bring us to the Drow Elite Warrior. That is going to take take what it can and attack you with that high variance die. Okay. That is a 27 to hit.
Oh, yep.
So that will be 5 points of slashing damage, plus an additional 10 points of poison damage. Shady Scott has redeemed risk and reward. I'm going to put that die right back into play.
Oh, yeah.
Rom the Crusher, you are back again. What would you like to do?
We'll continue attacking the drow.
All right, continuing to attack the drow.
That is a soft 20.
A soft 20. As your blade comes in, the Drow Elite Warrior is going to use his reaction to parry it aside. It does not hit.
No.
Mm.
No. All right.
Bringing
I
us
suppose
back
that's all I can do.
to the bullet. And that is going to be, with the high risk and reward, a natural 20.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
God.
This could be it, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shady Scott, unfortunately, I will say, you can sabotage it. The natural 20 was the first of the rolls that it made, so that's the straight roll.
All that counting.
I know, right? Double digit.
62 points of damage to Crom the
That's it.
Crusher.
That does it.
Ugh.
You don't want to try and make beat a 67 DC Constitution saving throw?
Don't think I can.
So with that, the last of the party fades, and you find yourselves back at the sanctuary
Oh, man.
with
Oh, it's
unfortunately
worth the
Right.
shots.
Well, that went well.
Welcome back, Vom. Wow. Well, that was spicy.
Well, friends, we got our asses handed to us in that second half.
Major.
We might want to strategize a little bit now that we know what's coming.
Right.
I don't know how we could have won that even if we were all maxed out. That was-
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay.
Wait,
I need-
Lilith, what are you doing here?
Sorry, I didn't clean,
So at the
clean
moment,
that
I
proper
am-
sanctuary
I-
up.
I am a tiefling.
You got disintegrated so hard. You came back.
But you're somebody else!
Yeah. Um.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm back up
Did it
to
hurt,
full
Vom?
spell slots, so
Yes.
Did what hurt?
Being disintegrated.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what it looked like.
You know, after you wake up from camping, Vom, and you kick up the ashes of your fire to kind of scatter the campfire around. That was you. You just went.
Very pretty.
Very poetic.
I hate it.
Me too.
All right. Whew. Okay. Well, I will definitely. Before we leave, ritual cast water breathing once again on the four of us.
right.
I might want to spend some time thinking over this previous room to prepare my spells appropriately.
Yes, what spells should Crom bring?
It's a very good question, Crom. How about the spell of not dying?
Don't have that one.
Right. Not sure. I mean, I'm stuck with the spells I've got, so I'm just gonna try to blast their faces off as much as I can.
That's generally my strategy as well.
Yes. Oh
Do
boy.
we think? Okay, question, friends. Do we think a bit of would muddying up the terrain in the room be beneficial for us? Because I have ability to kind of shift and move the earth in a rather eruptive and explosive way, but it means that moving around might be difficult. I'm thinking we might need to maybe pin one of those creepy crawly, that bullet or the beholder down.
The bullet can burrow through the earth anyway, can't it?
And can
Ooh.
leap attack.
True.
Okay, good point then.
Yes.
The
I won't.
beholder flies, so
Okay, then I will not take erupting earth. Then okay.
we still gotta clear the first half of that room again.
Yeah,
Wasn't
so
it?
we
Bulgura.
have a Bulgura, a Cambion, which is like a demon or devil, can't keep
And
them
the
straight,
barbed devil.
and a
Yes.
barbed devil. Yes. I'm definitely packing Moonbeam, which should help against anything undead or vulnerable to radiant damage.
Definitely.
Emmy the Odd, thank you so much for the 100 bits cheering for the TPK.
Yeah, we did that. That hurt quite a bit.
I didn't feel a thing.
I felt a lot of things.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got bitten. Vom, after you died, I got bitten in half by that bullet. Like, literally just ripped me to shreds.
Yeah, I heard
Awesome.
that right before I died.
I met the same fate after I died once already.
Yeah,
Well,
you're welcome, by the way.
Oh, yes. That was pretty clutch. You like how it didn't even cost you anything? Well,
That
it's not a
was-
diamond.
That was a nice little detail. Yeah.
What
Oh,
can
we're
I
still
say?
even
The
talking.
gods
Let's go
want me
kill some
alive.
things.
Yes, I'm ready whenever.
All right, so
Oh,
just
I'm ready
a
too.
reminder for all of you, all of your potions are restored, all of your ammunition has come back. Unfortunately, Crom, that was an awesome use of that mask, but that is gone forever now.
Yeah, it was worth
Um,
it. It was worth the try.
oh my
I
gosh,
was
that was
hoping
so much
to take
fun.
at least one with me, but it was still cool.
So,
Oh,
Lontiel, how are we feeling about spells?
Yeah, good to go.
All right, so Lontiel, ritual casting, water breathing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll open
Now,
up the
GM,
door.
the moment that we are about to be transported, I will cast Spirit Guardians in order to have it already up for when we enter the fray.
All right.
very smart.
So, opening the door and casting Spirit Guardians immediately. You find yourselves transported once again to the room that you had just left. Let me go ahead and get that Spirit Guardians pulled up for you, Vom.
The horde of tiny spirit orcs now wearing tiny little mining helmets with little flashlights.
That's adorable.
Aww.
That should liven this place up. It kind of sucks in here.
Yeah, some party lights, like a disco ball.
Okay. There is that. As you enter into the room, you see only one thing. The Cambion that you had fought previously is floating delicately in the air with his wings, looks at the lot of you and just has a smile emerge onto his face. And with that, the Cambion is up first. Seeing all of you, he is going to raise his arm out and fire off 2 attacks with his fire ray. Coming right at you, Crom. You are the closest one, and that first fire ray is going to be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
The first ray of fire goes wide. The second ray coming in is a 23 to hit.
Does hit.
And that is going to be 14 points of fire damage as you are burned across the chest. That is it
Alright.
for the Cambion. Which then brings us to coming around the corner here. you see the form of the barbed devil. Seeing the lot of you, seeing the mass of orcs that are all about the place. Yeah, he's smart enough to do that. He is going to whip his tail around he's actually going to create a ball of flame in his hand and hurl it at you, Vom, the source of all of the orcs. And that is going to be a 15 to hit.
Nah, nothing.
The flame going wide. Anonymous Cheer, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Means the world to us.
Thank you.
Deal some blows to Crom the Crusher. Get him out of our chat, boss.
I don't want to be the chat boss.
He's got enough fighting going on over here. That is it for the Barbed Devil, bringing us to Elios. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm feeling fresh. I'm going to flap my wings and fly up 5 feet, and rub my hands together, and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Cambion.
2 Eldritch Blasts coming at the Cambion. All right.
All right, so the first one is a 25 to hit.
Oh, yes.
All right, so that's 12 points of force damage.
12 points of force damage on the first.
And the second one, I'm going to use some adrenaline to reroll that.
All right. Yep, you've got 3.
Yes, does a 17 hit.
A 17 does not hit.
Okay.
As after being hit by the first, seeing the second one coming, he avoids it. Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I am going to use the last bit of my movement to just kind of fly right over the edge.
Flying right over the edge. All right. And with that, Crom the Crusher, you are up. And before anything, Compliance Investigator, thank you so much for the adrenaline surge for Crom.
Oh, thank you, Compliance Investigator. All right, well, fire makes Crom angry, so Crom will go into a rage.
Crom entering into his rage. You can see the veins of his muscles beginning to...
He'll then pull 2 javelins off his back, begin hurling them at the Cambion.
Okay.
Actually, let me make sure I'm within range here. I will take 1 step forward. And then hurl the javelins.
1 step forward and then hurling the javelins. Okay.
The first one is a 23.
That will hit.
Alright, and that has some extra radiance pumped in for 4 points. Nope, that's not how that works. For 9 points of piercing and an additional 8 points of radiant.
9 points of piercing and an additional 8 points of radiant as the javelin catches into the side of the Cambion. You can see that it worked out rather nicely, but there was nothing out of the ordinary from the attack.
Alright, the second attack is a 22 to hit.
Will also hit. Go ahead. And as that is happening, Compliance Investigator, thank you for the adrenaline surge for Elios.
Hey, thank you, darling.
That will be 9 more points of piercing.
An additional 9 points of piercing coming into the Cambion. Nicely done. Wow, okay.
And that will end my turn.
Alrighty, that then brings us to rounding the corner. The massive hulking form whoop, if I can get this to work, of the Balgura. Mitchie UK, oh, thank you. I seem to have missed that. An adrenaline surge for Crom as well.
Excellent.
Let's see. Yep. That. The Balgura is going to... entering into the field, all of the tiny orcs are going to begin to shamble onto him, and he needs to make a wisdom save, correct?
Correct.
All right, and that is going to be, ooh, not horrible. As an 18.
That will save, and so it will only take 7 necrotic damage.
7 points of necrotic damage and a wheel of chaos coming in from Shady Scott, requesting that I roll a d4 to decide who this is going to go on. And this is coming to Lonteal.
Ah. All right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get that wheel spinning around. Maybe.
Oh.
There it goes. All right, we got this going, and let's see what's going to happen on Lonteal. Recovery. Oh, that's a tough time for that one to show up. Lonteal,
Yeah.
you recover up to a 3rd level of a spell slot.
Well, haven't cast anything yet, so bummer. But thank you, Shady. Appreciate the luck.
So, coming back to the Balgura, who now has to use extra movement. I think he can actually... Whew. I don't know if he can make it.
Difficult terrain. Love it.
Let's see, he was here. Yeah, no, he can't get any closer than that. So that's going to be it for the Balgura's turn, which is then going to bring us to Lonteal. You are up. Vom, you are on deck.
Yes, I can feel the support, though. Orcs around me. Back up 5 feet from that. Just to be safe, using the wand of the mage, I will gesture up to the sky, and in Draconic, I will utter the words Celestia as I summon Moonbeam at 3rd level, and I'm going to cast it right in between the Barb Devil and the Balgura, please, GM.
All right, Moonbeam coming in. Let me go ahead and give you an object.
And also have Moonbeam cast.
Yeah.
The giving of an object is completely something else.
Now, let's see here. Okay, and remind me of the radius of that.
It is a 5-foot radius.
A 5-foot radius.
So it should be able to cover both of those. Yep.
Yep, indeed, you are able to catch the both of them. So, and this is at the start of their turn?
Yes, on the side of each of their turns, they need to make Constitution saves, please, GM.
All right.
And I'll have those dice ready.
Okay. In that case, Vom, you're up.
I can see something even bigger and airier and uglier than me coming. And not running away, just being tactical. Gonna move here to make sure that my little buddies are still being effective, but then I'm gonna turn towards that, roguishly handsome winged thing that's not Helios, and I'm going to go as if to hurl a spear, but instead of a weapon, there is a bolt of dark energy that flies from my fist as I cast Guiding Bolt at this bugger.
Guiding bolt at them. Okay.
And that is a natural 20.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, that always hits. Let's see it.
Okay, nice and round. That will be a total of 20 points of radiant damage. And the next attack made before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Oh, that is very nicely done.
Such a badass spell.
All
It's
right.
only 1st level and all.
Uh-huh.
Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay, bringing us to the Cambion, who is having a lot of stuff thrown at him, is not enjoying that, is going to fly over, seeing you, Elios, and is going to turn this into a bit of a, a little bit of a hand-to-hand fighting here. He's going to pull his spear out and is going to make his multi-attack against you. That first attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage
Right.
plus 1 point of fire damage.
I am resistant to fire damage.
Okay. Which is going to bring it back down, I believe, to that minimum of 1.
All right, fine.
More damage can be prevented this way. But that is going to be a 9 for him to hit on the second attack, which is not going to do anything. The Cambion is having a much harder time than the last time you all met. That's going to be it for the Cambion, bringing us to the Barbed Devil, which at the top of its turn is going to make that saving throw. And this was...
Con save against 15.
Ooh, and that's going to be a 9.
That will fail, so that will take 17 points of radiant damage.
17 points of radiant damage. Very nicely done, as the beam does indeed begin to burn away at the Barbed Devil. Oh, actually, I just realized he has advantage on this due to a magic resistance. But that is going to be... that's then going to be a 19.
So that will save.
Okay, and is that half damage or no?
It'll be take half damage. Yep.
Okay.
So what was that? There was 17. 8
so that'll
points.
be 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
Barb Devil is going to move his way up here, and he is not liking this. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and dive into the fray. And right there is as far as he can get. He is going to make that wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 17 on the save. Oh, Vom, I believe you're muted.
Apologies. That will save, so that will be a total of maths. It'll be a total of maths. 8. 8.
8
God, don't know why
points
that took me so long.
of necrotic damage, correct?
Necrotic, yes.
All right, 8 points of necrotic damage. But with that being as far as he's able to go, he is going to produce his ball of flame again, and that is going to be a 15 to hit Yavam.
He will not hit me with that ball of flame.
Oh boy, all right. Well, that's it for the Barbed Devil, bringing us to Elios, you are up. Crom, you are on deck.
All right. Well, hello, love. You want to dance? That's fine. I'll dance. I'm going to, first as a bonus action, cast Hexblade's Curse on the Cambion.
All right, Hexblade's Curse coming down onto the Cambion.
And then I am going to summon Mercy as the spiked chain.
Now,
Say-
question, I believe it's a
Yes.
bonus action to summon it.
Ew. It doesn't say. It just says I can conjure it.
Packed weapon, right?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
It says whenever you can touch it.
Let's go ahead, and for now, we will act as if you have it. I will do a rules lookup as we are doing this, because
All
worst
right.
case scenario, you
Yeah,
can just draw it.
it's fine. Yes. All right, so I'm going to make an attack with it. And you said that's on advantage, right?
That is going to be on advantage
Yep.
because of Vom.
Guiding bolt.
All right, so I'm assuming a 25 hits.
Oh, yes, a 25 most definitely hits.
All right, so that will be a total of... One second, because I also have sneak attack on this.
You do indeed. You do indeed.
All right, more maths. So that's going to be a total of 14 points of piercing damage.
14 points
Nice.
of piercing damage onto the Cambion. Okay. Ooh. Cambion's starting to look a little beat up.
Right.
And I believe you get a second attack with that. Is that correct?
Oh, shoot. Gosh, I forgot. That's the whole
Yeah.
point of being this level of the Warlock. And it's still at advantage.
I believe it is
mean,
the first attack, or...
Is it Guiding Bolt?
Yeah, Guiding Bolt is
Okay.
just the first attack.
Cool, I'll re-roll that then. Cocked. Yeah, a 26 hits, right?
26 does hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
All right, that one's off the That is a total of 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage. Very nice. Okay.
And that will be all then.
Okay. And a really quick clarification on that rule. It is your action to summon your...
It's an action. Okay, I'll
Yes.
put that in my thing.
All right. That then brings us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right. Quick question. This Balgura, what is its size category?
It is a large creature.
Perfect. So, Crom will move up to it.
Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for the 5 bits. Goodness gracious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Drawing his flail out, but preparing to grapple. He is going to use his first attack action to grapple.
All right, using his first attack action to grapple, go ahead and make that athletics check.
Yep, on advantage because of the rage. And that is, what's my athletics? It's 7 plus 17 is 24.
24. You have definitely grabbed a hold of the Balgura.
Excellent. So he is, he cannot move. Then I will follow up by, with my arm wrapped around its neck, I will try to smack it in the head with my second attack.
All right, second attack, smacking it in the head. Go ahead.
Oh boy, that is a 9 plus 8 is 17 to hit.
A 17 will hit the Balgura.
Perfect. Where's my D8 go? And that is being rerolled with Savage Attacker, much better. That is maximum bludgeoning, so 15 points of magical bludgeoning and an additional 7 points of radiant.
15 plus an additional 7 radiant. Nicely done, Crom.
And that is literally all I can do with my turn.
All right, that is all that Crom can do, bringing us to the Balgura, which at the start of its turn has to first make that saving throw, the con from...
Yep.
2 saves.
And that is going to be a 15 on the Constitution save.
Oh, exactly what it needs to save. So that will be 10 points of radiant damage.
10 points of radiant damage coming at it, and it is going to make that wisdom save. Whoa, but with a natural 1, bringing it to a total of 3.
Nice.
Spirit Guardians?
Let's see. So that will take... That's a fail. Oh, terrible on the damage, though. So a total of 8 necrotic.
And 8 points of necrotic coming there. All right, the Balgura, now being grappled by you, Crom, is going to see this as an opportunity and just begin to pound into you.
Bring it on.
And you know what? I think it's going to be doing this recklessly. So, that first attack, it's going to bite down on you. And that is going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be 10 points of piercing damage, halved to 5.
Okay.
Then he's going to use his fist to punch into you. That is a natural 20.
Oh, no.
Yep.
This might be a repeat of last week.
And that is going to be 16 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 8. Emmy the Odd, thank you so very much for the... Oh my goodness gracious, what is that? 50? So many bits. All the corgis. All the corgis coming in. Thank you for the 50 bits.
Thank you, Emmy.
Thank you, Em.
And for Whoop, his third attack, staying in the die tray to count, is a 24 to hit.
Oh my god, yep.
And that will be
Jeez.
another 10 points of bludgeoning, reduced to 5.
It's fine.
So that is it for the Balgura, bringing us to Lantil, you are up. Vom Stigabashi, you are on deck.
Yes, I think we are steady up here. I'm to... Let's see, 5, 10. Move 10, 2 spaces that way, 10 feet. And with my hand steady in Celestia's moonbeam here. So that covers
Brilliant.
both. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right, that is Lantil's turn. Bring us to Vom. You are up. What would you like to do?
All right, lovely. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go up to this big hairy mother, and I'm going to try and hit it in the face with my warhammer.
All right, hitting him in the face
Advantage.
with the Warhammer.
You have advantage because he was reckless.
Excellent.
It's one mean monkey.
That'll be an 18 to hit.
18 will hit the Balgura.
Right, that will be... Ooh, 11 points of magical blood. No, 12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, 12
Cool,
points of
cool.
bludgeoning damage on there. Very nice.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use one of my War Priest feature uses to hit him again.
War Priest feature to hit him again. Go ahead.
A 25.
25 does hit. Go ahead and save.
Oh, minimum damage. 5 magical bludgeoning.
5 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Okay. Ooh, boy. Oh, he's looking really beat up. Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that's then going to bring us to the Cambion, which... yeah, he's going to keep on stabbing at you, Elios. He's enjoying this bit of aerial combat that the two of you are having. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
You're rolling so well tonight, Scott.
I don't know what's happening to me tonight, besides a murderous rage taking over me. So, that is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, plus an additional 2 points of fire damage, halved to 1 on that first
Right.
attack. Second attack, I almost went to roll that at advantage. That is not the case. It's still a 21 to hit.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Elias, how you looking? How you looking?
We'll see in a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
And that is 10 points of piercing damage, plus another 2 points of fire, halved to 1.
Uh-huh. All right.
And that is it for the Cambion, bringing us to the Barbed Devil, which, at the start of its turn, needs to make 2 saves. First up, the Constitution. That's a fail on the Moonbeam. Okay.
All right. So that will be, oh god, awful. 3 points of radiant damage.
3 points of radiant damage, and the Wisdom is also not that good. That is going to be a 10 on the Wisdom save.
Fails. That's 14 points necrotic.
Okay. Things are starting to look worse and worse for the Barbed Devil, but he still has plenty of health. He's going to use this to then come on over here, and Crom, you've got a new friend. He is going to use his multi-attack feature to hit you with 3 attacks. This first attack being from his claw. Oh no, sorry. This one being from his tail. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
That will be 10 points of piercing, halved to 5. 1 attack with his claw is a 22 to hit.
My god.
Oh
Yeah.
That is 6 points of piercing, halved to 3. And that is a 26 to hit on the third attack. 5 points of piercing, halved to 2.
Right.
That is it for the Barbed Devil. Elios, you are up. Crown the Crusher, you are on deck.
All right. Well, you definitely see blood kind of seeping from Elios's body, dripping off of his toes as he's flying. And I am going to whip him 2 more times.
All right, whipping at him 2 more times.
I'm going to use an adrenaline surge to reroll that one.
Okay,
For a soft 20 to hit.
that will hit.
Good. And that is a total of 9 points of piercing damage for the first one.
9 points of piercing damage for the first one, and a Wheel of Chaos has been called by Emmy the Odd. Vom Stigabashi. We're going to go ahead, spin that wheel, see what's going to happen. And our wheel is needing double taps to get going this time. Let's see here what we've got on the wheel for Vom. Charge +2.
Aha.
Oh, it's
Ladies and
getting
gentlemen,
chargy.
Yeah.
the charge of the room is already up to an 8.
Oh my gosh.
I promise there's only one of each of those charges on the wheel right now. We just are getting to it. Okay, so,
Quick, how is he looking?
well, as you cut into him with your first slice of the whip, his wings are torn to shreds and he plummets as the Cambion falls dead to the ground. As he hits
Well
the ground,
done.
he dissolves away into a pile of ichor that smells of sulfur.
Ugh. All right. In that case, I can fly over. So I'm within range of the Barb Devil, so like
Okay.
within 10 feet of the Barb Devil, and use my second attack at that little bugger. Ooh, can I use a bonus action in between 2 attacks? Is that a thing?
I don't believe so, because when you take the
Okay.
attack action, you can attack
It's
twice.
like you get the. That's what I thought. Okay.
Although technically we
Cool.
do let you move in between it. You know what? Yeah, because you're taking the move action, I'll let you take a bonus action.
Okay. Cool. So bonus action, I am going to cast Branding Smite. So.
Nice.
All right. So
Love smites.
a soft 20, I'm assuming, maybe hits.
That will definitely hit the Barbed Devil.
Okay.
Okay.
So hold on. This is going to be a few dice.
It's good to hear. Good to hear.
And okay, so that is 10 points of piercing damage, plus 5 from the sneak attack, because it is preoccupied,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's 9 points of radiant damage.
9 points of radiant damage as well.
Nice.
As Elios, you swing your chain, and as it is whipping around, each link begins to glow. And the glow travels through the chain and hits the last link at the exact same moment as your whip makes contact with the Barbed Devil. That was very nicely done. And ladies and gentlemen, another one now from Shady Scott. Elios, this one is coming for you. So
Come
we're
at
gonna
me,
get
baby.
that spin going. Let's see. What? Hold on. There we go. Wow. Our Wheel of Chaos is feeling a little overworked, apparently.
Oh no.
2 for 1.
Oh.
That's a
Elios.
good one,
Why?
right?
What does that
No,
mean?
no. I think it's another enemy appears or something like that.
Oh no, please no.
We don't know. It's a new one. I don't think we've gotten this one.
Maybe I can't remember.
This one, I believe, is indeed. Let me make sure I've got the correct one.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. This was on Elios, so
Mhm.
this is going to be a duplicate Barb Devil
Oh.
splits in form
Alright.
and enters into the fray.
Yeah.
An exact duplicate of what you were just fighting.
All right.
So-
And a quick note for our mod. I gained 9 points of health back because the Cambion died from my Hexblade's cast.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. Elios, anything else from you?
No, I'm gonna look quite pleased with myself.
All right. Crom the Crusher, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, paying no mind to the duplicating enemies behind me. Continue trying to smack this Balgura he's got in headlock.
All right. Continuing to try and smack the Balgora.
On advantage from the reckless attacks. First attack is a soft 20 to hit.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll.
All right, and that's going to be 12 points of magical bludgeoning and an additional 6 points of radiant.
12 points with an additional 6. As you are grappling the Balgora, you smash its head with your flail, and you can feel it begin to dissolve in your arms. The Balgora, too, falls away to soot.
Most excellent. I will then just whip right around, releasing the Balgura from my grasp and attacking the Barb Devil right behind me.
All right, swinging around to hit the Barb Devil that is directly behind you.
That is not great. That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits.
Oh,
Oh.
all right. I will regret this, I'm sure, but... Ooh, max damage for a total of 15 magical bludgeoning.
15 points of magical bludgeoning. Okay. Whew, that's looking pretty good there. Crom, anything else from you?
That will... yeah, that will do it.
Okay. That then brings us to Lontiel. You are up. Vom Stigabashi, you are on deck.
All right. Well, seeing Elios bloody horns, I will continue my chant of in Draconic, but a small tendril of green magic will float towards him as I cast Healing Word at Elios as my bonus action.
Very nice.
That will be 7 points of healing to you,
Uh,
Elios.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And then for my action, I will just turn my attention back to this glittering beam of. I'm gonna just shout it as I do. Might want to back up, friends, because I can't exactly dodge all of you. And as I move, sorry, but I want to try and get both those devils. Well, actually, no. I did that. I can go here. At least I can get one of them.
Okay.
Of sense in healing you and then hurting you.
Hey, I like it that way, Lontiel.
It's a real love-hate relationship going on here.
Yes. You're not sure whether to trust me or or smack me.
Just
right,
what I like.
that's my bonus action and my action that will end my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Vom. You are up.
Right, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna trust my tiny friends to do the work of killing for me. Instead, I'm just gonna reach out with my gauntleted fist. I'm gonna grip Crom by the shoulder, and you will feel life pass into you as I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Oh, most excellent.
And that will heal you, a total of 17 hit points.
Wow!
Cool.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Feel much rejuvenated. Thank you, friend.
It's alright.
It's a big heal.
And, yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty, and 1 second, I am taking care of a quick tech. Boom, there we go. Okay, so with that, that is then going to bring us to the Barbed Devils. We'll start with the top one. That is first going to make that Constitution, the Constitution saving throw, and that is going to be a 14.
That fails. It will take 18 points of radiant damage.
18 points of radiant damage. Okay, and then it's going to take that Wisdom save. That is a 22.
Oh, that will save, so it will take half damage, which will be 6 points necrotic.
6 points of necrotic. Okay, and with that, it is then going to begin to attack Crom. Its first attack is with its tail is going to be a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Then it's going to come at you with its claw for a 17.
Nope.
And its other claw for a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Damn it, Scott!
That'll be
Just kidding.
15 points of piercing damage, halved to 7.
All right.
The second Barbed Devil is going to make that Wisdom saving throw, and that is going to be a 5.
Fails, so it will take the full 12 necrotic damage.
Full 12 points of necrotic damage. And as that is happening, it looks like Bladro has just entered into the chat.
Hey, what up,
Hey,
Pedro?
Pedro.
Yo.
I'm trying to do better at saying hi to folks as they come on in. I am not great at it. All right, so it is then going to make its attacks at you, Vom, as it has appeared. Its first tail attack, that is going to be a 16 to hit,
No, you spiky failure.
followed by a 15 on the claw,
No, you pointy reprobate.
and a 12 on the other claw.
No, you prickly loser.
Keep them coming, Vom. It's working.
That's it for the Barbed Devils, which is then going to bring us to Elios, you are up. Crom the Crusher, you're on deck. Lontiel, you're in the hole. And Vom, you are up after that.
Well, all right. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm going to lash out at the bottom Barbed Devil.
Lashing out at the bottom Barbed Devil. Okay.
I am going to re-roll that with Adrenaline. How many do I have left, Gauntlet Master?
Elios, you have 2 at the moment. That'll bring that down to 1.
All right, thank you. So that is a total of 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay, so that is...
And remind me, is this the same one you've been attacking or the duplicate?
It's the duplicate, so the one below the other one.
Perfect.
So that is a total of, with the sneak attack, 16 points of piercing damage for that
Nice.
first.
Okay.
All right, and the second hit. Yeah, no, that's a 13, which I know doesn't hit.
And
but I'm-
Shady Scott has just redeemed an adrenaline surge for Elios.
thanks, cousin. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to use an adrenaline surge for that.
All right,
So,
leaving it at that.
Yes,
Anything else from you, Elios?
that is my turn.
Crom, what would you like to do?
Alright, so I'll continue to attack the top barbed devil. That is a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Alright, and then that is very good. 15 points of magical bludgeoning and an additional 8 points of radiant.
15 and the 8. That first barbed devil melts away to nothing.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice.
Alright, then for my second attack, I will just turn my attention to the one below it. Oh, it was on a 20 and then it just kept rolling one more. That's a 15 to hit.
15 is exactly what you need to hit.
Oh, good.
Come on, finish it.
13 points of magical bludgeoning.
13 points of magical bludgeoning onto that. It is still up.
Alright.
Oh.
I will, suppose I'll just end my turn here.
All right. Lonteal, you are up.
All right, with a flick of her wrist with the wand in hand, I'll call out to the last Bob Devil, hey, I can whip thorns too, as I use spectral vines to lash out at its bumpy back end.
Ooh, that really nice setup right there.
Thank you. That will be a soft 20 to hit, GM.
That'll hit.
Which will give me ow, smacking myself. 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing. It is still up, but it is pulled into your moonbeam, correct?
Yep.
Do you want the full 10 or just 5?
Just 5, please.
All right. Nice.
And that shall end my turn.
Bring us to Vom. What would you like to do?
Right, let's finish this. Gonna step forward. Just swing the hammer.
Vom,
Big
this-
old arc, be like,
The Wheel of Chaos calls for you as Mitchie UK brings it out, so let's see if this is going to finish it.
Come on.
Round and round the wheel goes. Vom, what is it for you?
Oh no.
For whom the wheel tolls. Oh god, what is it?
As a second 2-for-1 has been called.
Wait, but guys, this is number 5. If we kill this and then we die.
Yeah.
Vom, what would you like to do?
oh, it just gives me further opportunities to insult these things. Just swing the hammer. Take this, you glorified pincushion, and I roll a 19 to hit.
All right, which one are you hitting?
The one in front of me.
The
bottom one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 points of magical bludgeoning.
8 points of magical bludgeoning as you smash into the side. It, as quickly as it appeared, it is destroyed. Which then... Anything else from you, Vom?
Yes, and we use a second use of my War Priest feature to bonus action attack the other one. I'm just gonna be like, and you stupid hedgehog! For another 19.
That will hit.
10 magical bludgeoning.
10 points of magical bludgeoning. Okay. As that barbed devil as well is destroyed. And with that,
Nice work, Bomb.
the earth begins to tremble. And you know what is coming.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
Oh,
get
good
to
lord.
that after the break, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a short intermission here so that our players can stretch their legs, get some water. Oh, a reminder to you all to do the same. Stand up, move around a little bit. We'll be right back and see if the party is able to get past the room that took them down last time.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go anywhere. And welcome back, everyone, to the Gauntlet. We hope that you enjoyed your break. Before we dive right back into this, a quick thank you to Emmy the Odd for gifting a sub to the community. Welcome to the community dot. Pull up a chair. Welcome to the tavern. It's great to have you. Also, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed a risk and reward. I'm just gonna. Actually, you know what? No, Manic, for you, I'm gonna use the gold one. They come in gold, silver, and copper, or bronze, and I'm gonna use the gold one for you, Manic. That's in the tray, locked and ready to go. If you are just joining us, Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Using
Thank
the
you.
Manic.
Rest in peace emote. I don't know how the party's gonna feel about that, but
Crescent.
before we dive back into it, folks, if this is your first time here, welcome to the Adventurers Pack. Today is the Gauntlet, where our players are going through every monster of the official Dungeons & Dragons monster manual until they die. But don't worry, death is inevitable and a learning experience. Our charity of the month is Chrysalis. Details are in the widgets below, and I'm sure that our mods are going to be throwing that up in the chat here in just a second. Please go give them some love. They are working on fixing the homeless crisis here in Los Angeles. Also, our follower giveaway, we are giving away 2 Hero Forge miniatures if we can get to that sweet 300 before the end of the month. So if you're watching this and you haven't already given us a follow, please consider doing so. And if you have, tell your friends, tell everyone, please. Current bit goal is for a Ring of Protection for Elios, and the chat boss is Crom. Beat him up, get him out of there. Don't worry, he's resistant
I don't want to win.
With that, players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Bring on the turtle.
Let's do
As
this.
the ground continues to shake, erupting, the bullet tunnels from underneath the ground and is going to be starting its turn in the field of your spirit guardians. Anonymous Cheerer, thank you so much for the 200 bits. My goodness gracious. Thank you. Love, love, love.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can't get some love to the players there with that. So it's going to go ahead and start that off with a wisdom saving throw, and that is going to be 7.
Fails. That will mean it takes 12 necrotic damage.
12 points of necrotic damage to the bullet before it can even get started. That is a good start to this room that devastated you last time, and it is going to move forward. And Crom, you know what's coming with that high-risk reward. That is, all right, neither a natural 20 or a natural 1, but still a 22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Darn it. Yes, that hits.
All right, Crom, you take
That's not a good noise. That's never a good noise.
46 points of piercing
Oh
damage.
my god!
Halved to 23 because of your rage.
Oh.
Thank God for the rage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because that would
wow.
have put me down.
That's it for the bullet. But then, coming out of the hole that it created, which I should probably put on the field, the Beholder Zombie
Oh my god.
is going to float out. But you'll be very happy to know that it has to come out of the same hole, and so it has to make that wisdom saving throw. And that is going to be a 9 on the save.
Also fails. Do you want to just use the same dice I used before, or do you want me to re-roll?
You can go ahead and reroll.
Oh, excellent, because that'll be 17 necrotic.
17 points of necrotic,
Nice.
which even though
but
this
it's
is an
undead.
undead creature, it appears to take it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
what a nice surprise.
It is then
Very
going to float
I'll have
back
that with a slice of ham and some eggs. Thank you
ever
very
so
much.
slightly. And Vom, you know what's coming. It's going to use one of its eye ray abilities. And I
Oh.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Uh-oh.
Please no. Bomb is not one to beg, but please no. Natural 20 for a
Natural 20
20.
comes from Vom,
Yes!
and a Wheel of Chaos has been called by Manic Pixie Travel onto Vom.
Oh, it's all happening at once.
All of it's so happening. Vom, you are
Two
you
for one.
shake off the paralysis, and we are going to spin that Wheel of Chaos. Everyone knows it's Manic Pixie Travel's favorite, and we're going to see what exactly is in store for you, Vom. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow, it is just really, really going. Come on. One of us.
Oh
Vaughn,
Oh no!
for the next 3 turns. Wait, let me make sure it's 3. It might just be 2. Hold on.
I think it's 3, but I can't remember.
Nope.
Oh,
For the
no.
next 2 turns.
Okay, that's
Vaughn.
still terrible.
I need you, to the best of your ability, to fight against your allies. That is it for the Beholder
Extremely
zombie.
bad.
Really bad.
Vom, you are up next. What would you like to do?
Oh no!
I just imagine this start as like the beginning of Slayer's just the most like thrash, like just.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
To the best of my ability, you say?
Yep.
Well, in
Now,
that case, I will,
believe.
realizing that I am clearly the superior champion here, I will direct my tiny orcs to ignore these worthless monsters. We will take care of them on our own and turn on these weaklings that we have surrounded ourselves with for so long. And I will then, oh dear. I will cast Spiritual Weapon and summon the spear into the space immediately above me and next to Crom.
Okay. Let me bring this out. Vom's spear coming into being, and you should now have control of it.
Thank you. With it, I would like to try and stab Crom.
All right. With it, attempting to stab Crom.
Oh no.
Never been so glad to see a number 3. Sorry, that's a total of 9 to hit.
That won't hit.
Okay, I'm still going to try and hit you in the face with a hammer, though.
Give me your best shot.
It's another 3, so for a total of 10.
All right.
All right. And
Right.
Vom, you will be pleased to know, double checking on Spirit Guardians, I believe you determine the targets when you cast the spell.
Oh, that's true!
You don't get to
That's
turn
true,
them
you
on
do!
your friends.
That's great. That's
I'm so
fantastic.
worried.
That's really
Oh,
Oh,
So,
it's okay. It's okay. We've still got another round to try and do something awful.
Yeah.
with that, Elios, you are able to see. Or Vom, was there anything else on your turn?
That's everything I can do.
All right, Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for the 100 bits saying harsh chaos. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Elios, you see the Drow Elite Warrior coming out from the tunnel's entrance and comes right up to you and has you in range, pulls the hand crossbow out, and is going to make that attack against you, and that is going to be a 24 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
All
And I
right.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh, all right. If I can see. How about a soft 20?
Oh, that's fine. You feel as though the whatever hit you, you were used to you are familiar with the poison from the drow from the room before, and you're able to shrug it off. That is it for the Elite Warrior, bringing us to Elios. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck. Montiel, you are in the hole.
All right. Just heads up. I was going to use my reaction to cast
Oh.
Hellish Rebuke. On that.
Fantastic. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it needs to make a Dex save.
All right, and that is going to be 19.
Oh, it saves. Okay. However, it still takes half damage.
All right.
So 10 points of fire damage reduced to half.
All right, so 5 points of fire damage coming to the drow. Nicely done. Okay, so, Elios, what would you like to do on your turn?
Well, you little asshole. Hmm. I am going to turn around and I'm going to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Boulette.
2 Eldritch Blasts at the bullet. Okay.
Yes. So the first one is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. All right, and that's 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage. Very nice.
And the second one is 24 to hit.
That will also.
And I can't read that either. That is a total of 9 points of force damage.
Additional 9 points of force damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then I am going to fly over here. So I'm still about 5 feet off the ground, but just tucked in that corner.
All right, sounds good. That is then
That's it.
going to bring us to Crom. You are up. Lontiel, you are on deck.
Well, Vom's clearly lost it. I gotta get away from him. I'm gonna move here first.
All right. Vom, would you like to use a reaction?
I mean, you said to the best of my ability. So, try and take an attack of opportunity. Oof. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
6 points of magical bludgeoning.
6 points of magical bludgeoning to Crom.
Is that reduced, or is it because it's magic? It's not.
Should still be reduced, I believe. So
Oh,
3.
let me double check on that. While I am looking up on this, Crom, what would you like to do?
All right. We'll continue working my way around. Clearly, the Beholder is the biggest threat here. I'm gonna step over this way, getting away from my orc friend, who's no longer my friend, and I will attack the Beholder.
Okay. And just to double check, the damage is indeed still reduced, regardless of whether or not it's magical.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 on the Beholder does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent. Savage Attacker to reroll that. Right, that is 12 points magical bludgeoning and an additional 7 points radiant.
12 and 7. Very nice.
I will do it again. And that is only a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit the Beholder zombie.
Excellent. And that is an additional 12 points magical bludgeoning.
Another 12 points of magical bludgeoning on the Beholder zombie. Very nice.
And that will do it for Crom.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Lontiel. You are up. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't quite like my friends turning on my other friends. Peek up at Elios and be like, "Has Vom lost it again? Is it another one of those?"
Yeah, it's one of those days.
Aye. Hopefully it'll fade soon. I'm just going to gently push my hands forward. And with that, use my action, my moonbeam, directly between the Bullet and the Beholder, not touching Crom. And then,
Lontiel, Zagmeister has called for the Wheel of Chaos for you. We're going to go ahead
All right.
and get that spinning and see what is in store. We know how the Chaos Wheel likes to double down.
It's been going poorly tonight.
yeah. What is it?
Damaging charge. Lontiel,
Oh no!
you feel the... oh man, I think I've... let me make sure I've got the right number written down. Zag, did you have the charge for the room? I want to make sure my number is correct. But you feel the charge that has been building here in the Gauntlet erupt upon you, and you take 8 points of direct damage.
All right. Ouch. That was not expected. Let me go ahead and mark that down. After that happens, I feel this jolt through me, snaps my neck a little bit. I will make a con save to save my moonbeam. I do save, so it stays up, luckily.
Fantastic.
All right. So I moved, and then with bonus action, I would like to once more send a little flick with my wand as a little puff of green magical energy heads towards Chrome, and I will once again cast Healing Word at first level.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll that healing. As that's happening, Zagmeister says, my bad.
That will be 5 points of healing to Crom.
Thank you, my scaly friend.
And that will, let's see, where am I positioned? Yeah. GM, does the drow have line of sight on?
On you, no, it does not.
Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was like a crevice or a wall there next to me. Then I'm going to stay right there and maintain my spell.
All right, staying right where you are, maintaining your spell. That is then going to bring us to the bullet, which at the start of its turn has a lot of things to do. First, it's going to make that Constitution save, and that is going to be a 25.
Sure as hell hits, saves. So that will be 27 halved. 13 radiant.
13 radiant onto the bullet, and then on the words
Guardians.
Wisdom
saving throw. That is going to be a 20 straight.
Oh, well, that will save, so it will take 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic damage coming from that. Okay, that is... it's still looking all right. It is going to move up here, and why not? It's going to try and wall you in there, Crom, and it is going to take its attack on you. And that is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That will be... Okay. $33 points of damage, halved to... Hold on. Oh, shoot. I can do math.
16.
16.
Yes, 16. Thank you. Wait, just... Yeah.
Crom is up, but looking real rough.
Okay. That's it for the bullet, bringing us to the Beholder Zombie.
Mm-hmm. Con save?
Oh, yes, it is within there, so it's going to have to make that con save, and that is going to be an 8.
That will fail, so it will take 11 radiant damage.
11 points of radiant damage. Nice. A lot of damage being pumped out. Crom, I am very sorry to say, he's going to use his eye ray on you.
Of course he is.
And, okay. One of the eye stalks begins to glow green, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I will spend a point of adrenaline. Much better. That is 20. You said con, right?
Yes.
25.
All right, you succeed. You take... 17 points of necrotic damage as the beam comes right into you.
That would take me to 0, but Crom pushes through with his relentless endurance, going to 1 hit point instead.
Very nice. Okay, that is it for the Beholder Zombie. Vom Stigabashi, what would you like to do?
It's not what I'd like to do. It's what I have to do. All right. Firstly, send the spear swinging through the air and try and stab Lontil with it.
All right, chuck spear going through the air.
A 22 to hit.
Sure.
6 points of damage.
All right. I will make that con save. Oop, that took a weird cock jump. Yeah, that saves. Said 6
And
points.
Gonna come charging in. Try and hammer your face.
Mm-hmm. The business end of the hammer.
Natural 1.
Yay!
Hooray!
All right. Vom, anything else on your turn?
Thankfully, no.
As your anger subsides, your wits come back to you. You are no longer one of them, but you are back to your party. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
That is then going to bring us to the Drow Elite Warrior that, with everyone having gone around, he's going to use his full movement to get over here. And that is it for the Drow Warrior, which is then going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Crom, you are on deck. Montiel, you're in the hole.
All right. You know, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but they must not have been looking at you. And I'm gonna cast a Eldritch Blast in its face.
An Eldritch
How did it
Blast
take
in
us
the
2
face.
hours to get to that one?
Oh, I've been sitting on it, just to let you know. I'm going to re-roll that with an adrenaline surge.
All right, you've got 2.
All right. No, that's much better. That's 24.
That will hit.
And that is going to be 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I will do the same thing again. Cocked, even though that would have been great. Does a 16 hit the... Yeah, it does. Yes, okay. Much better. That is a 9 for the force damage.
9 for the force damage on the second Eldritch Blast. Nice. That Beholder zombie is starting to take a licking.
All right, and I'm going to move right here. So just flying over the chasm,
Fantastic. Okay. With that,
and that's it.
Crom the Crusher, what would you like to do?
Does not like being cornered. I guess better make an opening by clobbering this beholder to death. First attack, that is a 10 plus 8 is 18.
That will hit.
Alright. Rerolling with Savage Attacker. A little better. 5 plus 7, that's 12 points magical bludgeoning and 9 points radiant.
12 points of bludgeoning and an additional 9 points of radiant as your flail smashes in. It catches it directly in its blind center eye, and the impact is so strong that it pops, and the beholder falls to the ground.
Whew, all right.
I got it!
Yes.
It's a pinata.
Compliance Investigator has just redeemed an adrenaline surge for Elios. Thank you so very much. They are going to need this.
Yes.
Crom, what else would you like to do?
I will then turn my attention to the bullet and continue my attacks. That is not great. 7 plus 8 is 15.
A 15 does not hit the bullet.
Alright, well, that will then end my turn.
All right, that is it for Crom. Bringing us to Lontiel. You are up. What would you like to do?
I will look across at Vom and I'll say, we really need to contract or something saying that you will never turn on us. Like, we need to talk about this at some point. But for now, let's kill this stupid frog thing. And I'm going to, much like my favorite movies, twirl my wand in the air, lash out at the bullet, and use Thorn Whip to strike it.
Ooh, very nice. Thorn Whip to strike at the bullet. And a thank you to, let's see, Mitchie UK and Compliance Investigator. Mitchie, an Adrenaline Surge for Elios, and Compliance, 1 for Crom. Lontiel, what was that to hit?
That'll be a 23 to hit, GM.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That'll be 7 points of piercing damage, and I will pull it closer to me into the party of orcs.
Pulling it closer to you into the party of orcs. Nicely done. Anything else from you, Lontiel?
That is my action, I think. Yeah, I'm going to... What is it? 5, 10... Yeah, I'm just going to teeter-totter around the edge right there. And kind of hold Vom steady. Give him some support from behind.
All right. That's
my turn.
Going to bring us to the bullet. Being pulled away from its prey. Yeah, well, actually, first being pulled into that, it's going to make that wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a 3.
Fails. That'll be... There. Ooh, 15 necrotic.
Ooh, 15 points of necrotic damage. Nice. But it is going to keep on trying to come back at Crom. This seems to be a very single-minded creature that wants to keep on eating this half-orc, and it's going to make its attack. That is a 12 to hit.
Nice.
Oh my god!
That is all that the bullet has, which is then going to bring us to Vom Stigabashi. You are up.
Right. My vision a little clearer. I'm going to turn, I'm going to charge, I'm going to go and I'm going to hit it with a hammer.
All right. Are you charging in at the bullet?
Yes.
All right. Charging in to hit the bullet. Go ahead and make that attack. And I believe
22.
a 22 does hit.
Will be 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
8 points of magical bludgeoning. It is still up, though its carapace is beginning to crack slightly.
Right, well then, seeing that a little more needs to be done, the spear's going to come flying in. It doesn't go arg, but it would if it could. And it's going to try and stab it.
All right, the spear attempting to stab it.
16.
16 also... Oh, actually, nope. A 16...
Oh, no, wait. Nope, sorry. Let me check my modifier real quick. 18.
18 does hit. All right, go ahead and roll that damage.
Nice.
Oh, 5.
Additional 5. It is still up, but it's starting to look pretty beat up.
Oof.
I go arg again.
Og again. All right, and that is going to bring us to the drow, which... Yep. Best thing that he can do is come right over here to you, Crom. He's going to use his multi-attack with his short sword. First attack, I believe, on advantage because of being the flanking. That is a 25 to hit.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
And that is 6 points of piercing damage, halved to 3.
Crom is down.
All right.
Oh,
and,
no.
That's also an additional 14 points of poison damage, which I don't believe is going to do much there. However, this is his multi-attack. So his second attack coming in at your downed form. That is a 25 to hit.
Oof.
Yep.
So that is 2 failed
fail.
death saves. Which is then going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you're after that. Lantiel, you're in the hole.
Oh, man.
Well, all right. Man, I know you have a hard exterior, but I think you're just soft and gooey on the inside. And I'm kind of aiming for the little splits in the carapace and shoot a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the bullet.
All right, Eldritch Blasts at the bullet.
The first one is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
All right, and that is going to be 8 points of force damage on the first one.
8 points of force damage. Your Eldritch Blast finds purchase within the cracks, and you can see that underneath it falls. The bullet is down.
Woo!
Oh, lovely. Great.
All right. Okay.
Cool. So for the second blast, I'm still in line of sight. I'm going to send it at the drow.
All right, sending it to the drow.
All right. How about a 24?
A 24 does hit.
All right, and that's 5 points of force damage.
5 points of force damage onto the drow. Very nice.
All right. Then I am going to swing around about right here.
Okay, flying around to the other side. Anything else from you, Elios?
That's all.
All right. Crom the Crusher, can I get a death saving throw from you, please?
That's a 5.
Oh.
That is your third failed death save, bringing Crom the Crusher dead.
Oh.
Lantiel, what would you like to do?
Oh, I can feel the life force of Crom slip past my fingertips. I was just this close to healing him.
I know.
But I will try and finish this drow. I'm going to, in a big sweeping motion, send my spectral vine at the armored lith drow. Use Thorn Whip to try and draw him beam.
Okay.
So here comes the vine. That will be an 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. And as that is rolling, Crom, the chat is letting you know that the tamales are waiting for you.
Oh.
That is 6 points of piercing damage. It is drawn
6
10 feet.
points of damage, and it is pulled 10 feet directly into the moonbeam.
Constitution save, please, GM.
Is that at the start of its turn?
Well, remind me of the ruling. It does say when a creature enters for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Well, then I think that's entering for the first time, so we're going to go ahead and have it make its saving throw, and that is that's a 5.
Con save that will fail. That is pretty darn good. Hold on, maths here. 23 points of radiant damage.
Wow, that is a heck of a combo you have there. Very nicely done. All right,
Thank you.
Luckio, anything else from you?
That's it.
All right. Now, that then brings us to the Drow, which, at the start of its turn, is going to make that save again, and fails again.
That will once more be... Oh my god, almost the exact same roll. 22 points of radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Holy moly.
Okay,
And then
wow.
the wisdom save for the Spirit Guardians.
And a wisdom save from the Spirit Guardians. That is going to be a 21.
Saves, so it will take 8 necrotic damage.
Additional 8 necrotic damage. From there, it is going to... He is still up and about. He is going to move over here. Get as far away from that as possible, and is going to make his attack against you, Vom. First attack with his short sword is a 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
And his second attack is less than that. So, that is it for the Drow, which is then going to bring us to... Oh, I actually did that in a wrong order. Vom, you were up next. So, Vom.
I like that Crom is dead and I haven't actually been hit yet.
Same. Oh, no, I haven't. No, I
I blame you.
Right. Okay, bonus action. Spiritual weapon. In. Spear. Face.
In spear face. Go ahead.
19.
19 does hit. Oh, yeah.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. The Drow goes down.
Oof.
In the moments before we are teleported away, do I get to finish the rest of my turn?
Yes, it does not happen until technically you finish your turn.
Right. Over. Revivify. Get up again.
Yes.
Over, revivify, getting up again. Crom back at it with 1 health, and in that moment, you feel the ground being pulled out from beneath you, and you find yourselves landing in the desert temple. In the center of the room, the cauldron of fire is churning, and as you enter, the churning begins to grow and grow in size. Suddenly, the air is being whipped around, creating a small tornado of flame, but instead of fire, an air elemental
Oh,
takes
no.
form.
Oh, boy. Oh. Okay.
It is up
Okay.
first. And it is going to... It's going to move towards you, Lantia.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing forward, it is going to enter right over here, and it is going to take its slam attack against you. And
Okay.
so its first attack is going to be, well, cocked on a natural 20, but that is going to instead be a 16 to hit.
That will not hit, thanks to my fancy.
Very nice. The second use of its slam attack, however, is a 28 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage as the wind
Ouch!
whips around your form, and the sand and rocks begin to pummel your body. That is
Okay,
it
okay.
for the air elemental.
17 points. Let me make that con save for my moonbeam. I'm going to spend a point of adrenaline to reroll that 7. Oh, okay, there we go. 17 exactly.
17 exactly. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and bring your moonbeam into the space. We'll have
Thank
it
you.
enter next to you in a place where it would not be damaging you. And
Sure.
Vom, let me go ahead and get your spirit guardians up and about.
Hey.
There we go.
Now
So,
all of the tiny orcs look a little bit like Brendan Fraser.
I was gonna say, or because of what the stand, they have little like Hawaiian shirts and sandals.
okay.
No, Brendan, yeah, it's better.
That is then going to bring us to the ground by the center, the rocks that were being collected by the whirling of the wind begin to take shape, and stepping out of the ground, an earth elemental.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It is going to head on over to Vom and Elios. That is going to be 20 to get to there. It is going to make that wisdom saving throw, and that is going to be a 13.
Fails.
That is a fail.
That will be 14 points necrotic.
14 points of necrotic damage. Okay.
Very nice.
And it is going to continue moving forwards, but unfortunately, it can only get to there. Yeah, it's, Yep, can't get any farther. That's as far as the Earth Elemental is going to go, so that is then going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck.
All right. Well, this is a rocky situation. I'm going to lash out with my whip. Oh. I'm going to re-roll that with an adrenaline surge. Oh, that was even worse. All right. So that's an 11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit the Earth Elemental.
Didn't think so. All right. Well, I'll try again. Okay, that dice is going. I'm gonna use another adrenaline surge.
Okay.
All right. Does an 18 hit the?
An 18 does hit the Earth Elemental.
Just let the cats
Good.
play with it or something.
Oh, I guess so. All right. That is a total of 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, 7 points of piercing damage.
And I'm going to fly 15 feet straight up in the air
Okay.
and use the other 15 to get over here.
All right.
And
then
that is all.
brings us to Crom the Crusher. You are up. Lantil, you're on deck. Vom, you are in the hole.
Grum, waking up and then immediately being teleported is a little disoriented. I assume I'm still prone, right?
Yes, you are still prone.
Alright, so I'll use half my movement to stand. I'll reach into my loincloth and pull out a greater healing potion. I'll toss that back. That is gonna be... Ooh, very good. 16 points of healing.
Ooh, okay, okay.
From the greater. And then I will end my turn by going into a rage.
Ending your turn by going into a rage. Very nice. And that then is going to bring us to Lantil. You are up, Vom. You are on deck.
Oh, yes, the wind is whipping in front of my face. I would like to first use my movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet full around to give my some friendship.
Okay.
For my bonus action, I would like to once more cast Healing Word on Crom so that he can endure this room. I'm going to cast it at 2nd level this time.
Okay, second
Second
level.
level.
Excellent.
Healing Word.
That is happening, Compliance Investigator. Thank you for the adrenaline surge on Elios.
This little bit
Thank
of
you.
blue and white energy surrounds douses the healing potion. That will be 8 more points of healing to Crom.
Excellent.
And then for my action, like summon the words of my druidic circle and beast shape into. What would be fun against this air element? I think yeah, it's got the most hit points. An Allosaurus GM. Let's get Jurassic with it.
All right, Lonteel's lizard form turning once again into one of her new favorites, the Allosaurus. Wow, righty.
And that will end my turn.
And you should have control of the Allosaurus now. Ending your turn, that is bringing us to Vom. You are up. What would you like to do?
Right, I believe I should still have my spiritual weapon.
Yes, you should still have your spiritual weapon. Let me grab that for you.
Right, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna run up and go, those who are about to be rocks, I refuse to salute you. And I'm gonna try and hit it with my hammer.
All right,
I'm
attempting
gonna
to
make some
hit
kind
it.
of joke about rock breaking, actually. That'll be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Whoopah! 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
And then also, poke the rock.
And the spear coming in to poke the rock.
That will be 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Lovely. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage coming in from the spear. Very nice. All right, and is that it for your turn, Vom?
Is it? Yeah.
Okay, that then brings us back to the air elemental, which, now with this happening, yes. Lonteel, as you become an Allosaurus, the air elemental begins to swirl in a small tornado and goes to enter the same space as you. Crom, this will provoke an attack of opportunity.
I will take said
gonna-
attack of opportunity.
Make sure I can get this. There we go.
Ooh, yes. That's a 25.
25 will hit.
And that is 14 points magical bludgeoning.
14 points of magical bludgeoning. Okay. As the air elemental enters your space, using its whirlwind ability, I need you to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Excellent. Believe it or not, dinosaurs are actually rather strong, so this should be all right. That will be requiring a point of adrenaline, because I don't think that that roll of a 10 will save. So I'm gonna use a point of adrenaline to re-roll, which brings it to a natural 1. So that is a 5 total.
Okay, so though your new form is nice and heavy, the wind is too much for you, and you are picked up, and you first take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as the rocks within the whirlwind begin to berate you, and you are flung 10 feet. 10 feet? Yes.
Oh, blow me.
10 feet in this direction.
All right. I maintain Moonbeam. I rolled a 21 on my con save.
Okay.
All right.
And that is that. You are now... This is a complicated ability. Hold on.
Yeah, it's strange. I love it. I love elementals so much.
All right, you are
But they're
now
hot.
knocked prone. As you are prone,
Okay.
it is going to attempt to move.
Do I have to save against my own Moonbeam?
I'm not sure.
I think so. When a creature enters the spell's area for the
Okay.
turn there. So, yeah.
Then go ahead and make that save. I would like to let you know that the direction that you were thrown was indeed randomized. So
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry about
I
that.
figured. No, I figured. Con save. I rolled a 21 as an Allosaurus, so I then take. So that saves. That's 5. That's not bad. Okay, 8 reduced to half. 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
So okay, that definitely. Okay. Now I just gotta maintain that spell. Yeah, that'll save.
Okay,
Woo!
as all that is happening, Witch King has redeemed Rousing Speech, giving you all a point of inspiration.
Oh,
there
If
we
you
go.
already had it,
Okay.
that is going to funnel over and become an additional point of adrenaline.
Okay.
So, Lontiel, you are going to get another adrenaline from that, and you all now have inspiration. The Air Elemental is actually going to stay where it is after doing all of that. Which is then going to bring us to the Earth Elemental, which now that you have closed distance, Vom, it is going to attack you. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
We'll definitely hit, but wisdom save?
Oh, thank you. Yes, the Wisdom save at the top. That is going to be an 11.
That fails, so that will be 10 necrotic.
10 points of necrotic as your little Brendan Fraser orcs climb up and begin to attack. It is pummeling you with its slam attack. That first attack is going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
And then with its second arm, as it doesn't necessarily punch you, just more of beats its arm into your side, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Ugh.
And that is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage from that one. And as that is happening, Joe has redeemed Risk and Reward. Joe, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one of these high variance die and place that into play. All right, that is it for the Earth Elemental, which is going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Crom, you're on deck. Lontiel, you're in the hole. And Vom, you're after that.
All right. So you see Elios's eyes go dark and cloudy for a bit, and some electricity crackles behind him. And I cast Shatter right here.
Nice.
And because that creature is made of stone, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. That is still going to be a 17.
A 17 does save. But that is... So 21 points of thunder damage halved to 10.
Yes, so 10 points of thunder damage as you see cracks beginning to shatter all across the elemental. It is still perfectly fine.
All right. And then for my movement, I'm just going to fly back into this corner.
All right, flying back into the corner. That is then going to bring us to Crom, you're up. Lontiel, you're on deck. Bomb, you're in the hole.
So, quick question. Is the only square I could get flanking on the air elemental this one?
At the moment, yes.
I assume that is an
That is
obstacle,
a pillar.
right?
You are
Instantly.
unable to be there.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna come right over here, and we'll attack.
All right, and right over there to make your attack.
And yeah, I won't do this recklessly. I'll just do a regular old attack. 13 plus 8 is 21.
21 will hit.
All right, and then that is pretty good. That's 12 points magical bludgeoning and an additional 8 points of radiant.
12 and the 8 on the first attack. Very nice.
The second attack is a 26 to hit,
Still hits.
and that is an additional 14 magical bludgeoning.
An additional 14 coming at it. Very nice. Wind elemental or air elemental. It's tough to see exactly what's going on with it. It is there and ready to go. Crom, anything else from you?
Nope, that will end my turn.
All right, Lontiel.
Yep, start of my turn. I have to make another Dom spell. So, that will be. Stats at what is that? I'll spend a point of adrenaline. Yep, that was an
Okay.
8 on the die. Not quite confident in that. There we go. That is a 15 to save against my own spell. So that saves, which means I take half.
I'm so happy this happened.
21 reduced to half, so 10 points of radiant damage to me as it sears into my little scales. That's not good. Okay, that's the start of my turn. That sucked. I would like to use my action to command the moonbeam to drift. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I need to move myself momentarily. But no,
Oh,
I
no.
cannot
Here you go.
separate.
it's stuck.
There we go.
There you go,
I want
gotcha.
20 Thank you. I want to just move the moonbeam over the air elemental here. And then with that's my action. With my large Volkswagen-size head, I would like to spin around and attempt to use my Hungry Jaws feature to make a bonus action bite attack at it.
All right, bonus action bite attack. Go ahead.
This is going to be at advantage. I'm spending my point of inspiration.
Okay.
At advantage, so this will be 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right, I love this. This is going to be 10 points of magical piercing damage, GM, to the air elemental.
10 points of magical piercing. Very nice.
And I can't move into that pillar, so yeah, that's
All right. Vom.
Right. Okay. Start with the spear. Try and poke the rock.
oh wait.
Whoopah. Ooh, quite good. That'll be a 22.
That will hit.
Whoopee. 6 points of damage.
6 points coming at the earth elemental. Okay.
Right. Then I'm gonna take my hammer and try and smash his knees off. Take this, you big ugly slab of granite. That'll be a 19.
19 also hits.
Okay, so 11 points of magical bludgeoning.
Another 11 points of magical bludgeoning. This earth elemental is still looking completely fine, but is taking blow after blow.
Right. I insult its mother, and then my turn.
All right. As you insult the core of the earth itself, that is then going to bring us to the air elemental. That is first going to try and get its whirlwind ability back, and
It needs to make a con save, please.
needs to make its con save, and that is going to be a failure.
So that will be that third dice cocked. Worse. Damn. 13 points of radiant damage.
13 points of radiant damage. Very nice. Dang. Okay. The air elemental is going to... It's going to focus on you, Crom, and it is going to use its... Yeah, no. It is going to use its multi-attack to slam into you. That first attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
Ha, no.
All right, and its second is going to be a natural 20.
Ugh. That'll hit.
Fuck.
That'll be 19 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to
9.
9.
All right.
And it's going to... Ooh, no, it's not. It is... Doesn't want to stay in there. Yeah, it is going to attempt to move through you, Crom, and is going to move over here. Lontiel, that will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely. Will a 13 hit?
13 does not hit the air elemental.
Okay.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to the earth elemental. That is going to take its first attack.
Wisdom save.
Yes, wisdom save. I'm trying to remember. First off, that is a fail on the wisdom save. Go ahead and roll that damage. I don't think that risk and reward from Joe ever got used.
That'll be a 15 necrotic.
15 points of necrotic damage. Okay. And it is going to take its first multi-attack into you. Joe, this is with your risk and reward. And that is a 13 to hit.
That will not hit.
Coming in with its second slam attack, that is going to, you gotta be kidding me. It is going
Natural
to be a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So many for you, none for us.
That is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage on you, Vom.
Oh, it's actually not that
Oh, wait.
bad.
Sorry,
Oh, wait.
19. I didn't actually double the
wait.
dice.
Worst.
Well, still.
Yeah, Zag, how many is that? I would very much like to know. That is going to be it for the Earth Elemental, which is going to bring us to Elios. You're up. Crom, you're on deck. Lantil, you're in the hole, and Vom, you're after that.
All right, let's rock and roll. I'm gonna fire off 2 Eldritch
Think of
Blasts at the rock elemental. 26 to hit.
26 does hit the Earth Elemental. Go ahead and roll damage. And just letting you know, that is the 8th natural 20 for me for the night.
Oh my
with
God.
3 amongst you.
Jeez.
Oh.
I'm trying to refrain from doing a certain gesture. So sorry, that was oh my gosh. I'm all befuddled now. 13 points of force damage.
13 points of force damage on the first attack. Okay.
And the second one is an 18.
18 hits.
And that is 5 points of force damage.
5 points of force damage on that one. Okay.
And that'll be my 10.
All right, that then brings us to Crom. You're up.
Alright, Crom is feeling very inspired to end things here, so he will use his inspiration to take this first attack at advantage.
All right, using your first attack at advantage with inspiration.
Still no natural 20 though, but that should be a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. Where'd my D8 go? Here it is. And Savage Attacker. So that is 14 points of magical bludgeoning and an additional 6 points of radiant.
14 and 6.
And I'll do it
As
again.
you swing your flail, the whirlwind that is creating this air elemental fades to nothing.
Yes.
I won't
Oh
do it
my God.
again. Alright, so then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Guess I will move as far as I can. This way.
Moving as far as you can that way. Okay. As your turn ends, Lantil, I lied to you. With the air elemental being extinguished, the flame in the center of the room begins to grow again, and bursting forth from the center cauldron is the fire elemental.
Oh my God.
It all changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
And it is going to come down to you, Crom, the one who took down its brother. And that is going to be, let's see here. It is going to use its multi-attack to make 2 touch attacks against you. All it has to do is lightly touch you, but that is going to be a 10 on the first hit.
No luck.
Okay. One second. Okay. And its second attack,
Oh no!
Zag,
Nice
make
knowing
that
y'all.
9,
Oh my God,
a
Scott.
natural 20.
Oh my
Guess what Crom is not resistant to?
God. Ben, just leave.
That is going to be 15 points of fire damage.
Is that it?
Yeah, it actually rolled pretty low on that. However, you are also now on fire.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh God.
I'm at 1 hit point. So.
As you are on fire, it is going to take the rest of its movement to move through you.
Oh, ow.
Moving through you.
You are also on fire.
As it moves through you, you take an additional 3 points of fire damage.
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You are down.
Oh.
You are
Balls.
still on fire.
Oh no!
That's it for the fire elemental. Lantil, you are up. Vom, you are on deck.
Yeah, well, that changed my entire fucking turn. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I.
Challenge rating 5, you guys.
Yeah, this is. ball sacks of rooms. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Okay, I only have 2 more turns of this moonbeam left, so I'm going to use my action. I'm going to use my action to move the moonbeam. Don't think it'll be. Oh my god, I don't know what to do! Because Crumb's still on fire! This is so chaotic. This is so effing chaotic.
Is the Gauntlet.
I know, right? Okay. Gonna take my action. Yeah, I'm going to move my... I'm gonna move my moonbeam onto the Earth Elemental there.
Okay.
That's my action. And I'm going to then use my movement as the Allosaurus to stalk around the pillar here. Let me just double there, I believe. Let me just double check how far is that. I don't need to go that far. I'm just gonna try and think there. There's fine.
Okay.
And that's where I'm gonna end.
That is it for Lontiel. Vom, you are up.
Right, for my action, I am going to down my greater healing potion.
Okay, downing your greater healing potion. Ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen,
God.
Zagmeister has called for a wheel of chaos on Elios. We're gonna get that wheel going. See what's gonna happen here. Watch your step. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, I will.
something has changed in this room. Be careful where you step.
Also, for mods, I just recovered 15 health from that greater healing potion.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, going to poke this walking hill.
All right, poking the walking hill. Go ahead and make that attack roll for me, please.
I would like to use an adrenaline surge to re-roll that 7.
Okay, re-rolling a 7.
Okay, I would like to use another adrenaline surge because that was even worse.
Unfortunately, we have the rule
Oh, it's
now
only a
of
one at a time, isn't
only
it?
one
Damn.
at a time.
Right. Well, in that case, I miss spectacularly.
Okay. And that, I believe, is then going to bring us to the Walking Mountain, which, at the start of its turn, is going to start with a Constitution saving throw, and that is going to be an 18.
That will save, so it will take 5 points of radiant damage.
Taking 5 points of radiant damage, and then from the many small orcs, that is going to be a 19 on the Wisdom save.
That will save, so it will take 6 points of radiant damage.
And 6 points of radiant damage. And Vom, it is coming right back at you with some more smacks, and that first attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
And its second slam attack is a 12 to hit.
You're shit.
It is not able to do much of anything. That is then going to bring us to Elios. You are up. Crom the Crusher, you are on deck.
All right.
From
Well,
the
I
crusher,
am
you are
going
on
to
fire.
fly over here, and then drop down so I'm within 10 feet. So
Okay.
trigonometry.
Within 10 feet. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. And I am going to lash out at it with Mercy. That is a natural 20.
Yes.
Finally!
Come
Okay.
on.
Okay.
All right. So
Crit
that
not
is.
Ah.
Happening on it. Shady Scott is requesting that I roll the D4.
Oh god.
Oh.
As you roll that damage, Elios, Shady Scott, let me know who needs the D4, because otherwise I wouldn't get to choose. Like, who goes to what? Elios, what was the damage?
Yes. So, sorry. That is a total of 22 points of piercing damage, and that's with the sneak attack.
Nice.
22 points. As you cut in to the massive rock, it crumbles to the ground.
Oh, good.
Amazing.
Okay.
And as that is happening, This Wheel of Chaos is going to you, Elios. We're going to get it spinning.
Oh my god.
We're going to see what exactly is going to happen here. Hey, Elios. Watch your step.
Oh
I will
no.
continue watching my step as I
Again.
fly around.
What?
The room has changed again.
Oh my god.
Be careful.
Okay, clarification. GM, does that mean there are not 2 traps in this room, or the trap that was set changed?
There are more
Or-
traps in the room. It is 1d6 traps that are spawned with each one of these.
Okay.
And they spawn precariously around whoever it was chosen, not necessarily surrounding, but in the surrounding area.
Okay. Okay.
So there's a lot of traps on the field now.
Okay.
So,
Well, all right.
Elios, anything else from you?
Oh no, because I dropped height. So that I can't attack with my second attack because I just can't. So that's it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Crom the Crusher, who, at the start of your turn,
Takes fire damage.
you take fire damage. So that is a failed death save from that.
Amazing.
And can I please then get a death saving throw?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 15.
15. Okay, so that is 1 success and 1 failure, which is then going to bring us
Two failures, right? Or just one from the
just one,
damage?
because it's not a critical hit.
Oh, good.
Because it's
Yes.
not an attack. That is then going to bring us to the fire elemental. That
Oh, fuck.
is going
Stop
to
getting
move
that turn.
around. And as it comes here, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a failure.
That will be 12 points of necrotic damage, GM.
12 points of necrotic damage. And then it still has plenty of movement. It is going to get right here. As it does, Vomit is going to make its touch attacks against you. Its first attack is a 19 to hit.
Nope.
And its second attack is a 25 to hit.
Oof.
That is 12 points of fire damage. And you are now on fire.
Excellent.
You can take an action to douse this fire.
This was my plan all along.
Okay. That is it for the fire elemental, which is going to bring us to Lontiel, you're up. Vom, you're on deck. Elios, you're in the hole.
Yep, I think I gotta try and do my best to put out this fire using my.
Oh, we think you cut out there. What, using your what now?
I'm using my full movement, 60 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 feet here, right up to Crom. I will, as a bonus action, drop my Allosaurus form
Okay.
and with my action attempt to put out the flame.
And with your action, attempting to put out the flame. Takes your
Yeah.
action to do so, but Crom is no longer on fire.
Yep. Because you're at 1 and 1, right, Josh?
1 and 1.
Okay. That's all I got. That's as much as I can do.
All right.
Well, something, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That then brings us to Vom, which, Vom, at the start of your turn, you take 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. Right, well, for my action, I am going to put out the fire on myself.
Okay, you are no longer on fire.
And I'm just going to snarl up and go like, ugh. Despite being slightly singed, I've had farts more intimidating than you. And I'm going to try and stab it with a spear.
Stabbing at it with a spear. Your spiritual weapon spear?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19 hits.
That will be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Alrighty.
Point of order, GM. With the dousing of Crom's flames, my moon has fizzled as that 10 rounds of the spell.
Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Alright, Vom, anything else from you?
No.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Elios, you are up, and Crom, you're after that.
All right, I'm going to fly around to right here
Okay.
and lash at it with two attacks.
Alright, 2 attacks with
Right.
your whip. Uh-oh.
think he
Hi.
will.
So I'm going to re-roll that with an adrenaline surge.
All right, re-rolling with adrenaline surge.
Okay, well, yeah, that's an 11 to hit
Unfortunately,
on the first one.
an 11 does not hit.
Ooh, okay. All right, that if an 11 didn't hit, then a 2 on the die certainly is not going to hit. So I'm just gonna fly there and look pretty.
All right, flying there and looking pretty. Crom, can I get a death save from you, please?
Uh-huh. That's a 16.
16, 2 saves and 1 fail. Very nice. Bringing us to the fire elemental, which, at the start of its turn, is going to make a wisdom saving throw. That is going to be a fail.
Right, so that will be 18 necrotic. Good roll.
18 necrotic, very nice. It is going to start things off and going to attempt to attack you. Its first touch attack is a 10 to hit.
Oh.
Its second touch attack is a 19 to hit.
No.
Upset by all of this, it is going to simply look at you and move through you. As it does, you take 8 points of fire damage, and you are on fire.
And get out of it, you glorified jalapeno!
And that is it for the fire elemental's turn, bringing us to Lontiel, you're up, Vom, you're on deck, Elios, you're in the hole.
Yes, it is time to play medic. Action, I would like to pour a healing potion down Chrome's throat.
All right, action
Reaching.
to heal Crom.
Mm-hmm. So that will be, oh good, 8 points of healing to Chrome.
Oh, thank you.
Crom coming back to life, well, to consciousness, on the verge of death.
And
Welcome
then
back.
I'm gonna, as he comes to conscious, I'm gonna say it is. And
Oh, I think
will
we
dash-
lost all of that.
Ah, ball sack. It was good.
Okay.
With my then move, 10, 15, 20 feet here, just on the edge of Vom's radius of orcs, I'm going to send a healing word his way as well. So that will be 7 points of healing to Vom for my
All right,
bonus action.
7 points of healing to Vom.
Very much.
And that will end my turn.
All right, bringing us to Vom, you are up.
Right. Action. No longer be on fire.
All right, and at the start of your turn, you will take 7 points of fire damage.
Oof. Go for that healing word. Okay. No longer on fire. Spear. Pokey.
All right, spear poking at it.
17.
17 does hit.
Only 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. It is better than nothing. Anything else from you, Vom?
Nope.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Elios, you are up. Crom, you're after that.
All right, I am going to fly over here, and I am going to use that inspiration to lash out at this at advantage.
All right.
All right, that's better. A 27 to hit.
That will hit.
All right, so that is 9 points of piercing damage on that first one.
9 points of piercing.
All right, and for
And
the
was that
second one,
with sneak attack?
yes, that was with sneak attack.
Okay.
And the next one was a 24 to hit.
Will also hit.
All right, and that is 7 points of piercing.
Another 7 points. Nicely done. Elios, anything else from you?
Just in case, I'm gonna just back up 10 feet.
All right, backing up 10 feet. Crom, you are up. And as you are not flying, please let me know exactly where you step.
Oh, I will, for sure. Well, first things first, Crom will begin to rage.
Crom beginning to rage once again.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am on the ground, right? So I need to spend half my movement to.
Yes, half of your
Up?
movement
Alright.
to stand up.
Okay, give me 1 second to do some measurements. All right, so 20 feet to move up. I can't do it. All right. In that case, then I will just move. Yeah,
All right, moving there.
and I will hurl 2 javelins at the monster. At the
Hurling
fire
2
elemental.
javelins at the fire elemental.
First attack is 16 plus.
That will hit.
7. 23 to hit. All right, and this one has some radiance imbued in it. Savage attacker. That is 4 plus 7 is. No, 4 plus 4. 8 points of piercing, and then an additional 6 points of radiant.
Okay, and
the
just to
first attack.
confirm, your javelins are non-magical, correct?
Correct.
All right, so it takes 4 points of piercing. And how much was the radiant?
8.
And 8 from the radiant. Okay.
All right, and then the second javelin attack here is a 17 hit.
A 17 will hit the fire elemental.
All right, that's an additional 8 points of piercing.
Additional 8 points of piercing. Again, unfortunately halved to 4.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Okay. Crom, anything else from you?
No, I will end my turn here.
Ending your turn there. That brings us to the fire elemental at the start of its turn, making that wisdom save. That is going to be an 11.
That will fail. So. Oh, terrible. 9.
9
Necrotic.
points of necrotic damage. And it is going to begin by attacking you. Its first touch attack is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
That is 6 points of fire damage.
I am down.
And you are on fire. Unfortunately,
That's the way I'd like to go.
using its multi-attack, it is going to
Blaze
follow
of
up
glory.
with a second attack. Let's see here. There we go. And his second attack, as he comes down to touch you, is only going to be a 17 to hit. So Vom, unconscious, not getting hit. However, the next targets that he can see that he wants to go towards is going to take his tracking over here. As he steps through you, Vom, you take fire damage. That is 1 failed save.
Just speeding up the whole cremation thing. It's fine.
And actually, he's got enough movement speed. He's going to move through. Let's see here. What? It's going to move through both of you as well.
Oh my god.
So Lantiel, you will take 2 points of fire damage, and you are currently
Okay.
on fire.
That's fine.
And Crom, you will also take 2 points of fire damage, and you are currently on fire.
Ugh.
And that is where it is going to end its turn, bringing us to Lantiel. You are up. Vom, you're on deck. Elios, you're in the hole. Crom, you're
Yep,
after that.
Okay. Okay. I'm on fire. Flames on the side of my face. Hard to breathe.
And
Okay.
at the start of your turn, you take
Yep.
7 points of fire damage.
Ow! Okay. That actually is very bad. I would like to, with my bonus action, with my action, put out my flames.
All right. With your action, putting out the flames.
And then that's my action. Bonus action, Allosaurus once more.
Bonus action to become an Allosaurus. Okay. There you are.
Yep. God damn, I wish that would know about that fire. Okay. Gain regain some hit points there. Okay, let's. You know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to use my last beast shape yet. I realized. I'm sorry. Can I take that back?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think I gotta try and keep the party going here. So I will gesture my hand towards Vaughn and cast Healing Word. Nope, that is my Healing Word at 2nd level.
All right, Healing Word 2nd level on Vom to bring him back. Go ahead and make that roll for me. And as that is happening, Compliance Investigator has redeemed an Adrenaline Surge on Elios.
7 points of healing.
Thank you.
Vom coming back into the fray with 7 points of healing. You are still on fire. But you are up and about.
Okay.
Something I should let you all know, which is important. Another person can also take their action to put somebody out. Doesn't have to be the person who's on fire. Okay. Lontiel, anything else from you?
That's it.
Okay. Vom. At the start of your turn,
Action.
you take 3 points of fire damage.
Lovely. Thought I was going to go unconscious again then. Okay, action. Putting out the fire that I am on, or rather that is on me. And as I stand up, I am going to use my last 3rd level spell slot and cast Mass Healing Word as my bonus action.
That's very good. Very good.
Targeting all of my allies. Won't be a lot, guys, but it will be something.
It's better.
Okay, so that will be 5 hit points each.
All right,
Perfect.
5 hit points to everyone as that is happening. Compliance Investigator redeemed an Adrenaline Surge on Lontiel.
Thank you.
Vom, anything else on your turn?
I'm going to go over here.
All right, moving over there. That is then going to bring us to Elios, you're up. Crom, you're on deck.
Oh, you beautiful orc, you. I am gonna throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the elemental.
All right, 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Fire Elemental.
All right, the first one is a 24.
That'll hit.
All right, and that's 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage.
And the second one is a 19.
Will also hit.
All right, and that's 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage. It is still up and about. Elios, anything else
Oh.
from you?
I'm good.
Okay. Compliance Investigator has redeemed an Adrenaline Surge on Vom, and that is going to bring us to Crom the Crusher. At the start of your turn, you take 6 points of fire damage.
All right. Welp, Crom is not going to do anything about the fire. Instead, is going to pick up his flail from the ground and make 2 reckless attacks against
Okay. Your
Fire
first reckless
Elemental.
attack. Compliance
Natural 20!
Yes!
Finally!
Okay.
Oh, I think that's my first one tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, here goes. Oh, very good damage. Okay, 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 7 is 26 magical bludgeoning and an additional 15 points of radiant.
Okay. As your flail smashes into the flame, there's an eruption of fire. Crom, you take 5 points of fire damage from making an attack against this.
That puts me down!
I was worried about.
And in that massive eruption of flame, the fire goes out.
Oh,
It was worth it!
And you all feel the wind pulled beneath you as you land in a sanctuary.
Oh my god!
Someone put me out real quick before I
Yes.
yeah,
I
I'll
will-
put you out since I'm close to you. Yes. He almost went out the way he lived in a blaze
Well,
of glory.
We will say that, Crom, you are, the fire is put out. We will make some, and yeah, we'll say you're stabilized. You're still at 0 health.
Oh boy.
Congratulations on getting to this sanctuary through
We did it.
what is clearly a brutal challenge rating now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I can't believe that worked. I'm so relieved.
On the critical. On the reckless critical. Oh.
Oh God.
Oh,
Well done.
Oh, wow.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my God.
Oh.
that is it for today's episode of The Gauntlet. We will be back same time next week to keep moving forwards through Challenge Rating 5 and see how much farther we can go. Wow. I'm shaking over here.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
enjoyed this, please consider giving us a follow. We're about to head on over to our Discord, where we are going to have a post-show hangout, talk about what went right, talk about what went wrong, talk about some stats, and just have a grand old time off stream. We'd love to have you there. Our community is open to anyone who would like to be here. You don't have to follow us to be a part of our Discord. It would be weird, but you don't have to. A big thank you to all of you for tuning in tonight. Big old thank you to our subscribers, and a big thank you to all of our patrons over at Patreon. These are the people who go above and beyond and support us consistently monthly here at the Adventurers Pack. If you'd like to join, you can get some cool perks like the battle maps that you are seeing here on this show. And now for our Brewmasters, you will be getting digital downloads of our musical album as it is being released, Session 0, music for your Dungeons & Dragons home game. Our first track has gone up on YouTube. You can check that out. It's an hour-long loop, so you can use that for your own home games. We encourage you to please do it. It's all we can do to give back to our community. Again, a shout-out to our charity of the month, Chrysalis. 5% of all bits are going to that. Crom, you're still the chat boss. We'll get you beaten up. Our next show is on Sunday. Pack Plays. We're gonna be playing some games. We'd love to have you there. You can check out all of our schedule. Also, you can find us on all social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. If we don't see you, then we will see you on our next episode of The Gauntlet. Until then, good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Cheerio.
There.
Ooh.